Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. I hope you are all doing well. Happy Monday, my friends. Happy beginning of the week. Thank you so much for being here with me and spending some time early morning here in Hawaii. The views and the skies are absolutely beautiful. Welcome aboard, Skyworker. Good to see you, dude. Will, good to see you. Zen, good to see you. Alvin O'Neill, good to see you, my friend. Euro Aviation TV, welcome. Darren Duquette, good to see you. Blue Crayon, welcome back, my friend. Rydog's in the house. Good to see you, man. Gary P, welcome. Rohan, good to see you. Jeff74, welcome. Reggie, good to see you. Max, good to see you. IYR, good to see you. JP, welcome. John Zander, good to see you. Burn Callum, good to see you. Swedish Sim Pilot, welcome. Quick Match, good to see you. Finnair A320, good to see you. Chaotic DJ, welcome. High Tech Hub, good to see you. Jordan Yuri, welcome. Johans, good to see you. Wes, good to see you. Dylan, good to see you. Sirius, welcome. Alain Trottier, good to see you, my friend. Steven Stern, good to see you. J Trains, good to see you. Christian Semprevivo, good to see you. Brendan Collins, welcome. Greg Feaster, good to see you. Captain Diaz, my man, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. It's been a hot minute. I hope you're doing well, man. Austin Atkins, good to see you. Andy, good to see you, my friend. Happy Monday to you as well, dude. Good to see you back. Andre, good to see you. Keith, good to see you. Captain Britannia, good to see you. Mats, good to see you. Lucas, good to see you as well. Welcome aboard, everybody. Thanks so much for coming to hang out with me today. As promised, we've got some Hawaiian ops today in the beautiful new Southwest livery. Imua 1, we'll call it. Sure, I'll probably butcher that all day, but that's okay. Beautiful looking livery. One of the newest additions to the Southwest lineup of special liveries, I guess we could call it, or something like that. So looks absolutely fantastic. Very much looking forward to today, chat. We're going from Kona to Honolulu to Maui, back to Kona. That is the plan for today. I had to think about that one for a second. Really excited about today. Should be a lot of fun. It's been a while since we've done these Hawaiian ops. So really looking forward to this. I think the last time we did this was in Microsoft Flight Simulator, or it might have been in X-Plane, actually. Maybe about a year ago, I think, was the last time we did this. So, yeah. Will the PMDG 777 be a port over or completely new? I'm not sure, Max. I think it's a little bit of both. I think, honestly, it's a little bit of both. I think all the avionics and everything important needs to be redone because it just doesn't work. Like FSX to P3D versions won't work in this. But, like, the modeling and the texturing and stuff like that, I'm sure some of that is going to be a copy pasta overwrite. So, yeah. I did not have this livery when we flew to Honolulu. Ooh, yeah. Is the Thrustmaster Airbus worth it? Absolutely, Mats. Yes. Fantastic piece of hardware. Yes. You kept the new livery is incredible. It is. It's beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful. So welcome aboard, everybody. Thanks so much for coming to hang out. I'm not going to waste any time this morning. We're going to jump right into getting the aircraft boarded, ready to rock and roll.
Your crew has boarded. Is coming.
Crew has boarded. I thought they would have actually boarded from the terminal. It's saying that there's a passenger bus coming, but I guess they don't board right out of the terminal. I don't know. There's a bus here, so I guess they get bus service. I would have thought that they would have actually boarded directly right out of the terminal and walked out this way. Maybe the GSX profile that I'm using isn't correct. I'm not quite sure, but regardless, let's go ahead and jump inside the aircraft and get this bad boy program ready to rock and roll, shall we? Early morning, we're flying real world time, real weather, just to confirm up here. Real time, real weather. It's 5:06 a.m. right now in Kona. So first things first, let's go to the overhead. We're going to get the battery switched to the on position. We're going to get our ground power on as well. It's going to bring the aircraft to life. I'm going to put in a little bit of panel brightness. It's going to help me see exactly what I'm doing. Let's get our IRS set to the nav position, left side and right side. Beautiful. Continue the flows down here. We can get the aft fuel pump on. We're going to flip this to bat bus and ground power. That's all good. Everything looks good there. We'll arm our emergency exits. Our chime only can go on. We'll get our window heat on as well. Hydraulic pumps and probe heats will stay off for now. Packs are in the off position. Isolation valve is open. Engine bleeds are on. Looking good. We're going at 22,000 feet today for the first leg. We're scheduled for 38 minutes of flight time, chat. So flight level 220 up for us today on our first leg. I think some of the other legs we're going to hit like 15, 16,000 feet, so should be pretty crazy. Logo lights coming on. Beautiful. That's all good. Let's come down here to the FMC CDU, whatever you'd like to call it. I'm going to get a little bit of background brightness. Going to get our main panel brightness turned up here so I can see what we're doing. Going to get the screens turned down just a little bit. I do not like the full glare of that, so we'll turn those down. That's good. Beautiful. Let's come down here. Let's go to our FS actions. We're going to go to payload. We are looking for a zero fuel weight today of 62.1. We are going to be a heavy, almost full airplane, 178 passengers today. Beautiful. Let's go to our fuel tab. Fuel for this leg, 5.5. Go ahead and throw that into there. Wonderful. Go to return, go to return, go to FMC, go to pause init. We're sitting on the ground here. PHKO, Kona. Throw that into our reference airport. Go to next page. We'll grab our left GPS. We'll scroll back. We'll set that there. Go to our route tab. We do have a company route today. PHKO to PHNL. Go ahead and throw that into our company route. Beautiful. Call sign today, Southwest Real World call sign 1774. We'll go ahead and populate that. We'll activate and execute. Beautiful. Let's go and grab some weather information, shall we? I've been to Kona many times. You walk out of the terminal, up the ramp thing, not normal stairs. That long zigzag stair thing. Interesting. Okay. Posted something in the Microsoft Help Discord, wondering if anybody can help. I can't help right now, Ryan, but I will have a look after stream if somebody hasn't got to you already. PHKO. Let's see. How do you get the co-route to work? Download, get SimBrief Downloader. SimBrief Downloader is your best friend. Get SimBrief Downloader and then look for PMDG flight plans and direct the directory to your aircraft. So you can see here I've got it set for my 737-800, my 737-700, and my 737-900. There's great tutorials online if you're wondering how to do this. Company routes will save you, man. Yeah, it's a lot easier. Tom, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well, man. Windsor 050 at 6. We're going to be departing off of runway 050. It's a little bit weird. I guess we could depart on either runway. SimBrief is giving me runway 17, so let's take runway 17, shall we? It didn't give me a departure, so we're just going to plan for runway 17. We'll execute that. We'll go to our route tab. Go to next page. It's got us all there. Direct to KOA. That should be good. And then we're jumping on an airway. And then for the arrival today into Honolulu, let's see what we're doing here. We'll grab the METAR. Brett, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Cap, do you need to set the aircraft weight on the flight sim settings or by entering it on the FMC? Entering it on the FMC for most airplanes. Yeah. Winds are 060 at 11 knots. 060 at 11. So I think we want to land on runway 8. What do we want to land on, chat? We can do, yeah, they usually depart on 8 right, arrive on 8 left. So we're going to be arriving on 8 left today. So we'll be on the Jules 5 arrival. Jules 5 with the Hokla transition. We're going to plan for the ILS 8 left. And we'll go ahead and open that up. So we'll look at our arrival here. It's going to take us out like this. Take us out to Atlanta. From Atlanta, we're going to go to approach. We're going to go ILS 8 left. We'll pin that. We'll have a look-see here. So from Atlanta, we want to take it via Uka, and then it's going to take us down like that. So we'll find Uka on our list. Here it is, Uka. Beautiful. We'll go ahead and execute that. Wonderful. Go to our legs page. Make sure we don't have any crazy discontinuities. There we go. Atlanta to Uka, to Ritz, to Jebet, to Cozy, and then we're in. Beautiful. Cool. That looks good to me. I'm happy with that. Wonderful. Let's come back up top over here. Pardon me. Let's get a little bit of panel brightness up there. Good. We'll come back down here. Let's go to our knit ref. Let's plug in some information. 0 fuel weight, 62, 1 on the burn. We plan to burn 3. Gives us a reserve of 2.5. Cost of Nix today, 35. Cruise level 220. I don't know if we're going to be able to reach that, but we'll throw that in. 220. Our average wind component up at flight level 220 will be basically nothing. 003 at 2 knots. Interesting. Okay. Transition is 18,000 feet. Believe it or not, we are still in North America. We could do a slight... Actually, we're not going to do a derate. I'm just going to leave that just like that. 99.8 on the N1 percentage. Let's go to our takeoff. Flaps will be 5 degrees. CG weight today, 19. Gives us a trim value of 556. And we'll leave our V-speeds blank until we're ready for pushback. But other than that, chat, we are essentially good to go. You can see the passengers are boarding the airplane now. You can see the sun is just coming up above that mountain range. Look at that. Oh, man. Beautiful. What a beautiful time to go flying, chat. Absolutely delicious. I mean, look at that scene right here. That is just gorgeous. I almost need to get a screenshot for, like, maybe another flight in and out of here. Hold on. Let me get a nice screenshot of that. Boom. Screenshots. We like screenshots. Look at the way the shadow, the palm trees hitting the nose of the airplane, the shadow of the palm tree on the... Delicious, man. Brett, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Welcome back. Doctor on board. Good to see you, man. Just to let you know, IRL, they depart 3-5 at KOA now. Do they really? Interesting. Huh. Simbrief was giving me runway 17. I've always departed out of runway 17. We'll see. We'll see. Any scenery? This is default handcrafted scenery. So this scenery came with the simulator with the most recent world update. And then we are using, I think it's Northern Sky Maui for the other one, and then Honolulu is a freeware. So, yeah. Any tips for better FPS? A better CPU and a better GPU. There's not really any tips that you can do, man. You can only tweak so much. It's core performance that you would need. So a better CPU and GPU would be the best way. Yeah. This livery is 5XE. It is. Yes, I agree, man. It's very beautiful. Yeah. Hecap, which PMDG are you looking forward to the most? The 777 or the 737 MAX? Probably the triple, because I have really, honestly, never flown a proper 777. I come from the X-plane world, so I was kind of stuck with using Flight Factor's 777, which is mediocre at best, I would say. So I'm really excited to kind of dive headfirst into a 777 and kind of learn its systems and everything about it. Should be really fun. Yeah. What's wrong with the Southwest behind? It's just GSX, man. It's just GSX. If you're new to the stream, I run GSX, and GSX can be a little bit buggy sometimes. So, yeah. Got good news this morning, chat. They're putting fiber optic internet by the end of 2025. We're going to have fiber optic internet out at the farm. Can you imagine that? Crazy. Woke up to a nice email from Bell this morning. It sucks that it's going to be Bell, and I'll have to give them money, but fiber optic internet is going to the farm, chat. I'm very excited. Hopefully it doesn't take it. The whole thing is going to be at the end of 2025, so hopefully it doesn't take till the end of 2025 to get the decent internet out there, but much better than what we're using now. So yeah, huge. Means I don't have to invest in Starlink and pay the crazy monthly fees to Starlink. So, great news this morning, waking up to that. I have a 3080 and an i9 12900. I get 40 FPS. Is that good? Yeah, I mean, it's flight sim, man. I would maybe turn down a couple settings. You don't have to run everything on ultra. You can run it on high end and take some down and stuff like that. So, yeah. We get fiber now. Nice. Very cool, Haley. Very, very cool. Lucky I can't even get fiber in the heart of Chicago. Damn, really? Yeah, they're going pretty crazy, man. They've, even up at the cottage, like my fiance's family owns a cottage. Dude, it's literally in the middle of nowhere. Like, I'm talking like 20 minutes down a single lane dirt road in the middle of the mountains going up and down and side to side. They installed fiber up at the cottage. I could not believe that when her dad was telling me that he had to go up to let the installers in to install the fiber. And I was like, wait, what? Like, how the hell is this even possible? So, Cap, what is the max FPS on the Series X? I have no clue, man. I have no clue. Yeah. Is the cottage in Tweed? I live Tweed. No, love Tweed? No, it's not in Tweed. No. All right, there we go. We're fully boarded, chat. You can see the doors are closing. That is wonderful. Let's go to the overhead. Let's go ahead and spool up the APU. Not going to make you guys wait for that. We'll come down here. We can listen to the APU spool. I mean, look at that scene right there, chat. My. That is delicious. What's your plan for next week? Which aircraft? We're going to be back in the ATR-72 next week. I don't know exactly where we're going to be flying, but we're going to be back in the ATR next week. There should be a nice big update on Tuesday coming. So we have Starlink, and we usually get 120. Yeah, the speeds are not bad in Starlink. It's just extremely expensive, man. It's 200 plus a month, you know, and then you got to pay for the equipment and stuff like that. It just ends up being real expensive. Real expensive. Guys, bear with me here for 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Why is it so expensive? Welcome to Canada, where everything is bloody expensive, man. We get shafted with the price of everything, usually. All right, cool. Good start. Good APU start. We can get our APU gens online. Good APU bleed comes online. We'll get our B hydraulic pump on. We'll go to GSX. We're going to request pushback and departure. Beautiful. Let's come down here. We're going to go to our ground services. We're going to release the ground power. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I double hit it, and we're going to remove the wheel chocks. Hopefully it stays disconnecting and doesn't pop up back in there. We'll see.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Hello. There we go. Good. It has been disconnected. Wonderful. I'm so glad people make these liveries for the 800, even though they're actually on the Max. So, boy, can't wait for the Max and the Sim. Going to be sexy? Yes, absolutely, man. Yeah. Funny you just happened to fly into PHNL on my first leg 737 RTW tour, round the world tour from LAX. Very cool. Hey, Gav, about the Thrustmaster TPR pedals, they're awesome. Thanks for your suggestion. No worries, Vincent. Glad you're enjoying them, man. Definitely the best bang for your buck. That's for damn sure, dude. They are absolutely beautiful. I can agree with you on that one, man. I can agree. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I can agree with you on that one. 300 on the altimeter. We're going to set traffic on this guy. Good. Initial climb 10,000, that's perfectly fine, and then our V speeds, I think it's going to be 150, but I'll just leave that like that. Let's go to the overhead. We'll make sure that our seatbelt signs are on. Let's go and get our anti-collision lights on as well. We're going to flip you to APU gen. That's good. Fuel pumps can come on for all four, and all of that looks good. Sweet. Aircraft behind us should be moving. He is now perfect. We should be cleared for our pushback. Wonderful. Hey, Cap, did GSX update? My GSX won't work. Are you using the offline updater? We're going to go tail right.
Release parking brakes, please.
I'll put a link in chat for you. Follow the MediaFire download. Huggins, here, use this link and use the MediaFire download. So correct me if I'm wrong, PMGG is doing the 777, the MAX, then the 747. Correct. That is the order that they plan on doing it. Yes. Does the CPU improve Microsoft Flight Simulator have an i5 and thinking of upgrading? Yes, absolutely, Aaron. Yes. The simulator is very heavily CPU intensive. Very heavy. If you have a newer CPU, the simulator excels tremendously. All right, engine number 2 over to ground. Start valve open. N2 percentage on the rise. Peter, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Happy Monday. And again, we're looking for 25% N2 before we introduce fuel. There's 25%. We'll intro fuel. We'll see, Sirius. We'll see, man. Who knows, dude? When I'm on final, my stall speeds are going to 160 knots suddenly. Do you know why? Could be the wind. What are you using for flaps? Will it be okay to use the TCA stick and throttle with the PMDG? Yeah, of course, Seb. Of course. I always tell people, man, it's easier to fly Boeing with a joystick than it is Airbus with a yoke. Flying an Airbus with a yoke is just, it, like, doesn't make sense to me. It's really weird. It was Ride Dog, yes. So you get this airport, Kona Airport, handcrafted. Bunch of other stuff, obviously ortho, and I think they did some water masks and stuff as well. So yeah, full flaps and a headwind. Yeah, that's weird. It shouldn't be doing that. Very weird. Doing well, Peter. Thanks for coming to hang out today, man. Appreciate you. Welcome, welcome. Monday afternoon, Monday morning. All right, park brake is set.
Into ground. We have a good engine start.
Engine number 1 over to ground. Start valve open. N2 percentage rising. Beluga, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Slav, what's up, dude? Good to see you as well. I'm doing well, man. I fly the Phoenix with the Airbus yoke. Can't afford the throttle just yet. Oof. I mean, throttle's fine, but flying an Airbus with it's difficult, man. It's once you transition over to using a joystick, you'll see just how much more like it makes sense. Are you going to upgrade to a 40 series card? Probably not, Tom. No. Probably saving up for a 5000. Yeah, I really don't like. I have a 3080. I don't. Price to performance, it never makes sense to upgrade from one series to the next. You just don't get your performance and your price out of it, man. Why spend $1,400 on a card for then a year later to spend $1,800 on a new card, right? Like, it doesn't, I can't justify the cost. Yeah, so I'll wait for the 5000 series, and that's when I'll upgrade. Hey, guys, I bought the wrong TCA yoke, spent €400 and ordered just the yoke with no throttle. Have to spend more money. Oof. That sucks, man. At least the throttle is really decently priced. I think it's only like 60, 70, 80 bucks. So, Kevin, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Just finished a math test. Going to watch this. Rotate before English. Nice. Thanks for being here, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you. All right, engine gen 1, engine gen 2. APU bleed is off. PAX auto. Isolation valve auto. Electric A pump is on. Yaw damper's on. Probe heat is on. Flip this over to gen 1. APU goes off. Start switches to continuous. Looking good upstairs, chat. Let's go ahead and set flaps 5 degrees. High tech, doing well, man. The yoke price is a little insane. Listen, man, wait till you fly with this yoke. You'll see. It is, bar none, the best yoke on the market, man. At $400, I still think it's a steal. I easily think Thrustmaster could have sold this yoke for $1,000. Easily. It's that good of a product. V-speed 38, 40, 50. So it was 150. We got that all correct. We need our trim value 568 on the trim value. Let's bring this down to right about there. 568. Good. Cool. Yeah, I want to know your opinion on the newly released C160. I wouldn't be the person to go for that one. Yeah. Jeff was on a 737 and both pilots couldn't fly. Could you trust you to land? We could probably figure out how to do an ILS. I know that we could throw in an ILS frequency and hope for the best. Get some nice radar vectors or something. As you can see here, it's an immediate right turn after departure out to Robin and then Andy's. Altimeter's 3003, I believe. Good. Cool. He's on the taxi. Park brakes are coming off. Let's go. We'll follow him. Taxi lights on. Get out of the way of everybody. Oh, absolutely, Red Elephant. And the beauty is, if you don't own the yoke, and you're going to be at Flight Sim Expo, you're going to be able to check out the yokes and everything at Flight Sim Expo from Thrustmaster. So if you're on the fence, you're not sure if you want to spend $300, $400, $500 on a Boeing yoke setup, you'll be able to try it. Try before you buy. So my LNAV is being a little bit finicky. It seems to kick off every time. So I'm just going to put in the heading here, our intercept heading, which is probably going to be something like that. 295, we'll call it. It's an immediate right turn after departure. Are you going to FS Expo this year? I am, yeah. I'm going to be live streaming from the event. So if you are going to Flight Sim Expo, please stop by the Thrustmaster booth. I will be there all weekend hanging out with Thrustmaster. Nice, Red Dog. Nice. Cap Carolina, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Looks beautiful out there this morning. It does, man. Yeah, it absolutely does. Look at that sun coming up over the mountain. Kona. Just beautiful, man. Just beautiful. College dude celebrating 3 months. My man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thanks so much for your support. I appreciate you. That is extremely kind. Huge no floaties, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Are you flying the new Southwest livery? You are correct. Look at that. Beautiful. We are. Yes, I will be going live from the expo. I'm going to be hosting a landing challenge. So I'm going to be bringing my webcam. We're going to be going live. I'm going to go live. I'm going to do a couple landing challenges with you guys, just kind of shooting the shit for 15-20 minutes. And then we're going to basically hand the controls. I don't know if we're using the yoke yet. I don't know if we're using the Airbus TCA setup. I don't know which one we're going to be using yet. And then you guys can come on and, yeah. In Saba, no, we'll be doing one of the Microsoft Flight Simulator landing challenges. It's too difficult to try and coordinate doing like my own landing challenge, because then I have to like reload the sim every single time. At least if we're doing a landing challenge, you just hit the retry button and it does it. So it'll be one of the default landing challenges. I just don't know which one yet. I'm confused. First I see eyebrow and then it's gone. What is going on? So the eyebrow windows, this has been a bug for 2 years. It's not a bug. It's just the way that the aircraft renders the windows. The view that you see this is just really this wing view that I have tricked the camera system and gone outside. So because of the rendering engine, you get the eyebrow window, even though it's not technically there. Yeah. Do I accept pictures? What do you mean? Like, do you want to take a picture with me? Of course, dude. Of course. Pictures, I've got stickers, I've got all kinds of stuff that I'm going to be giving away as well. Thrustmaster's got some cool prizes that they're giving away. I've got some custom Captain Canada merch that I'm going to be bringing down and giving away to viewers as well. It'll be a fun time, man. Fun time. It's not a Southwest taxi if your airspeed's not alive. Close. Close. Natural Born Keeler, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Been a minute. Hope all's well, man. Good to see you. You flew on this flight IRL when I went to flight training. Very cool. Love flying in Asia, Oceania, and the Pacific, because the morning that part of the world to just get out, work, and fly. That's it, man. It's beautiful. Why don't you inhale your vape? What kind of question is that? Of course I inhale my vape. What are you talking about, man? You're saying why don't I hold it in? You're not supposed to hold it in. Holding it in does nothing but deprive yourself of oxygen. The second you inhale, it's into your bloodstream and you're good to go. You exhale it immediately. Using the flightsim.to Honolulu? Yes, correct. I don't think so, Captain Dennis, no. If you press the N key, it looks better outside view. Yeah, of course. You just get, the camera just flips and switches all the time, and it's really loud when you go outside. Really loud. That's why I prefer having my own views like this, because then my camera doesn't shift, and it's not so loud. It doesn't do any crazy weird things, you know what I mean? Yeah. Still on the green stuff, fair play. I'll probably always be on the green stuff, to be honest with you, man. Especially as a live streamer, I have to deal with pretty special people on a weekly basis, you know? So, yeah. When you use your vape, you keep it in for ages. Yeah, your lungs won't thank you in a couple years. Don't. Trust me, man. Trust me, dude. There is absolutely no point in holding it in. It does absolutely nothing but deprive your body of oxygen, which in return makes you feel higher. But it's just you depriving your body of oxygen. That's it. You don't need to hold it in. The volume difference in external cameras is definitely ear ruining. Yes, 100%. 100%. Kona traffic, Southwest 1774 lining up runway 17 cone. Medicine keeps Cap from rage smashing his computer. Correct. Correct. Greetings from Movie Flight Club. Motherboard Killer, good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well, man.
Fly where some people know how to fly. Out.
The fuck? What? Look at that. Beautiful. Do you have Tobii eye tracker? Nope, I use Track IR. Track IR, which basically does the same thing, but it's a little thing here on my head. Can you do a quick wing view takeoff? No. Well, after we take off, maybe, but... We didn't used to have shadows? What do you mean? We've always had shadows. Cap, weird question for you. I just bought a new Payware Phoenix for Xbox One S, and only one side of the airport loads up. The other half is sunk in a hole, and the cars are floating. Any fix? No. I don't know much about Xbox scenery and how that works, man. I would say uninstall and reinstall. Sounds like something happened with the install process. Brig, it's part of the job, man. I feel like you kind of have to know what's coming when you sign up to do this type of stuff. Can't wait to see you fly the 330. Should be fun, man. I mean, if you wanted to take pictures with you, of course, dude, of course. Take as many pictures as you want, man. As long as they're not unflattering. All right, let's do it. Lights are on. We're all set up here. Let's get ready to rock and roll. Joystick camera is going on. I'd like to take a second to acknowledge our sponsor of today's video, Thrustmaster. If you guys are interested in any of the peripherals that you see me using, please don't hesitate to check the links in the description below. I'll also pin them up here in chat once we get airborne, but thank you to Thrustmaster for sponsoring this video. As you guys know, I'll be at Flight Sim Expo with Thrustmaster next month in June. Really looking forward to that. Should be a lot of fun. Let's do it, chat. Sounds are going up. Kona traffic, Southwest 1774, departing runway 17, Kona. 50%. Let's get it. Toga. Chrono. Takeoff power set.
Airspeed's alive.
Thank you.
8 knots.
Cross check.
V1. Rotate.
Rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. Immediately flip us over to heading mode. Auto brake off, gears locked. Flaps up, position 1. Nav track. 20, flaps clean. HK's, how are you, man? Been a while. Good to see you, dude. How are you, my friend? Good to see you as well. All right, sounds are back down. Wonderful. We're approaching 5,500 feet. Not sure where it's trying to take me now. It's going to go to Andes. All right, 6,000 feet. Autopilot's going on. Back up into the flight deck. Let's go ahead and bug up 22,000 feet, which will be our cruise altitude today. 220. Beautiful. And we'll go to the overhead. Runway turn off lights can come off. Taxi lights can come off. Wing lights can come off. Beautiful. There we have it. Look at that departure out of Kona. We'll be back. We're going to finish off the day landing here in Kona. So, absolutely beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful. Hawaii flying today, yes. Some Hawaiian ops in the southwest. Remember, guys, if you are enjoying the content, don't forget to smash down the thumbs up. We're going for 300 likes on today's video. Thank you, everybody who is showing up, smashing down that thumbs up button. Appreciate y'all, man. Microsoft does look stunning. It's unmatched. Unmatched. Hey, Gap, do you know about Sky Dolly? If not, it's a better free add-on. No restart of sim required for replay. Speed brake reverse toss. Yeah, I've heard about it. I still think the default replay is perfectly fine, man. Yeah. I've been to Kona before. Beautiful place, man. It is my goal at some point to make it out to the Hawaiian Islands. My mom went to Hawaii last year for the first time, and I mean, she's like, there's not much you can say. She said it's basically paradise. So I would love to visit one day, man. It's on my bucket list of places to go. Very expensive, I've heard. Rightfully so, but yeah. Not as smooth as the X-Plane one. Yep, that is about the only thing that X-Plane does better is the replay system. X-Plane's also been around for 15 years, so I would hope that they've got a replay system intact, right? So hopefully Microsoft gets some big update with the replay system. As it is right now, I still think it's perfectly fine for what it is. So yeah, it's magnificent. Do what you can to visit. Yeah, I definitely want to do that. Definitely, man. What else is on your bucket list? I want to go to Asia, man. I want to go to Japan. I would say Japan and Hawaii are probably my two top places that I'm going to go, I think, within the next like 5 to 10 years. Both of those places I really, really want to go, man. Yeah. Do you have any advice for someone wanting to move from Europe to Canada? No, I don't, man. I mean, I don't know. Try and get yourself a good job. Try and get yourself some type of schooling so you can come here and immediately get into work and good work at that. I don't know. Thought the Sliver was on the Max 8. It is, yeah. We don't have a Max 8 yet available in the sim, so we just put it on the 800. They actually do cater to a lot of English, Strody. So like almost all the signs in Japan, like it'll be in Japanese and then in English. So I mean, you'd probably figure it out. Also, like, you know, there's apps on your phone that you can get, translation apps and stuff like that, right? So, watching West Ham in the Conference League should be on your bucket list. No. I wish Southwest would make it easier to fly to Hawaii leaving from the East Coast. Flight schedule doesn't allow same-day connections. Interesting. That is a little bit weird. Southwest is not cheap to Hawaii, but compared to other airlines, it's probably the go-to airline when you go. Get a cheap flight from Vegas, Phoenix, Oakland, San Jose. My mom actually got a really good deal with Air Canada out of Vancouver. So they flew Vancouver to Honolulu. So it was Ottawa, Toronto, Toronto, Vancouver, Vancouver, Honolulu. That's what they ended up doing, and they actually ended up, it was a decent price what they paid. Still expensive, but yeah, overall was pretty decent. Pretty decent. Cool. Upstairs, let's release the cabin. We're not going to get much services today, chat, but the flight attendants are walking about, maybe serving water and coffee. I don't know what else we can get today. We've got about a 30-mile cruise. So, same thing to Richmond, BC. Everything in Chinese, but there's English below in most places, thankfully. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'll do college in Canada for someone who's new to the country. Any tips on how to survive there? Just enjoy it, man. Dress warm. Yeah, it gets really hot in the summer and it gets really cold in the winter. Other than that, it's Canada, man. I mean, it's probably one of the safer countries in the world. Just enjoy it, man. Stay in your own lane, keep to yourself, enjoy life, enjoy the food, enjoy the women, enjoy the alcohol, enjoy the beer. The beer is strong. It's a good place, man. Standard barrel pressure. How long will the stream be? I have no clue. I don't know. We're doing 3 sectors today, so I would assume probably somewhere in and around 3 hours, 3.5 hours. How's my day today? Good. Woke up this morning, got great news about internet, fiber optic internet coming out to the farm where we are at the farm. So fiber optics coming out there within the next 2 years, they're saying. They're going to have all the infrastructure up for it. I bought a barbecue this morning. Somebody won a barbecue in some type of golf tournament or something. I don't know. Anyway, some lady won a barbecue. I've been meaning to get a new barbecue for the farm as well, because I got a new gazebo with some nice patio furniture. So I bought a barbecue this morning. Real nice. I'm going to go pick it up for her. Brand new. She used it once. She's selling it at half the price of it as it costs. Usually $700 plus tax. I'm giving her $350 for it. Canadians complain a lot about living here, but relative to the rest of the world, we've got it pretty good. I mean, we complain because we have Trudeau and taxes. Both legitimate reasons to complain, but yeah, I mean, we could have it worse. The problem, I think, is we have such high taxes, but we get kind of nothing for our taxes, right? Like, we have terrible roads, we have terrible health care, everything's basically on the brink of collapse, but nice farming streams in a few years. Maybe, dude, maybe. I love flying from LAX to Honolulu in this game. It's a great one. Yeah, it's a long flight, but it's good. Yeah. Hiccup, how do you stop the annoying ETC on Unicom? What do you mean, John? Everyone complains the country they live in sucks. The whole world sucks if you listen to everyone. I mean, all you have to do is go to a different country and just see, see how much better off or worse off you have it, right? I think Exploit 12 is arguably worse than 11 right now for all the bugs and the few add-ons. However, I do think they'll sort it out in a few months. What do you think? I think that's a fair assessment. I don't know if we can give them a few months. I personally think it still needs 6 months to a year. I don't think that simulator is anywhere near ready for prime time. I'm still going with 6 months to a year before that sim is really, truly anything viable, in my opinion. Yeah. When on Unicom, the ATIS plays in the background. Are you talking about on VATSIM, or are you talking about just on like regular? Check your second frequency. Maybe your COM2 is set to something that's picking it up. I don't know. Come visit South Africa. Half of our taxes end up in the pockets of corrupt politicians. Oh, don't worry, man. Canada's the exact same, dude. Do not worry, man. We have what's going on. I can't even describe to you what's going on in Canada right now. It's the biggest political shit show I think I've ever seen in my entire life. You have half of the cabinet basically propping up the Liberal government with Justin Trudeau because he wants to get his pension. That's basically all you have going right now. If they were to call a snap election right now, I'm pretty sure the NDP and the Liberals would both be voted out of office. And they know that. And the NDP is propping up, Jagmeet Singh is propping up Trudeau and allowing all of this fucking bullshit to happen on a daily basis because he wants his 5-year pension. And I promise you they will not do anything until 2025 because it's It's crazy, man. It's crazy, dude. It's just mind-boggling what world we live in right now, dude, if I'm being 100% honest with you. It's kind of crazy. Let's go to our descent forecast, but let's not talk about that. We're here for Flight Sim. We're not here about real-life issues. Fuck politicians. Fuck the government. We all know that. We already all know how shitty and shady they are, man. Hello, Daisy. Did you come to complain about the government as well? Yeah, First Officer Daisy has something to say about it. I requested our descent winds. We should get that in a second. Altimeter 3006. We'll throw that up into there. We'll go ahead and execute our descent winds. So this forecast is ready. We'll load. And I think we have to execute again. There we go. We'll execute. Beautiful. Cool. Top of descent is in 13 miles. There we go. Daisy came for the flight service. All right, what are we intercepting at? We're intercepting 3,500 feet at Jevitt. So let's go to 3,500. We'll plug that in. Top of descent's in 12 miles. 3,500 feet. Good. We'll plug this in. Beautiful. Good. At least your prime minister didn't cripple your economy, then leave after 40 days. I mean, he might as well have, dude. I don't know if you follow what's going on in Canada right now, but it is pretty special, man. Pretty special, dude. I'm honestly surprised there hasn't been like some massive revolt yet. Kind of like what they're doing in France and in other countries, man. I'm genuinely surprised there hasn't been something. Oh well, we'll see. ECAP Southwest should use the 737 MAX for long flights, for example, Newark to LAX. You have an amazing day. Love the streams. Thanks, Alex. I mean, they probably do. I don't know. I'm getting word that this WestJet strike is going to affect my FS Expo flight. Hopefully they have it figured by then. Yeah, thankfully I'm not flying WestJet. I'm flying Air Canada, so fingers crossed that doesn't cause any issues. If you lived in Northern Ireland, you'd have terrorists running the country. I mean, well, like I said, we're not going to try. We're doing our best to not, you know, to avoid any political statements and stuff like that. I think we can all agree that the world is a pretty fucked up place right now, chat. I think that is the general consensus, is that there are a lot of unhappy people in the world right now, unfortunately, and just the realities, you know. That is just the realities. What are some of the airlines striking for? WestJet is striking for pay. WestJet is some of the least paid pilots, I think, in the... I think they're some of the least paid pilots, I know for sure, in Canada, so, yeah. Simon, how are you, my friend, all the way from Norway? Good to see you, dude. I think Flightbeam is coming out with a PHNL, but it's way down the pipeline. Like 3 other sceneries, but we're on maybe Red Elephant. I mean, it takes them forever to release scenery, so yeah. Raphael, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. How do you add split scimitars to the 737-800? I believe you just do it down here. I think you have to do it in the liveries, to be honest with you. But I'm pretty sure you can also do it from the PMDG setup aircraft equipment. And somewhere down here, I think you can change it. I think. Or is it all livery dependent? It may be livery dependent. But have a search through here. You might be able to find something through here as well. Displays. I don't know. I feel like it might be somewhere in here. But it might be livery dependent as well. So I don't know. Grateful we get to fuss over the world problems in North America at least. Yes, true. Yeah. It's livery dependent? Okay, there we go. I'm in too deep with Microsoft Flight Sim. Somebody peed add-ons for airports. Can't turn back now. Somebody peed? What do you mean? I don't understand. Do you have a real job? You're looking at it, Leon. I love that we still live in the world, chat, where people come in and ask me if I have a real job. Like, this isn't a real job. We're still fresh. We're still, live streaming is still so fresh. People don't like, you know, people are like, You know what's crazy, man? I'm just going to put this out here, and this isn't a flex at all. I'm just going to put this into perspective. I make more money doing this than I did my real job. All right? So that's why I do this. That's why I became a full-time content creator, is I make more money doing this fake job than my quote-unquote real job that I went to school for 3 years for and have a university degree for. Yeah, imagine that. How crazy that is. Hopefully no World War III. Yeah, I mean, fuck. Scary times right now, man. Yeah. Crazy times right now. No worries, Raphael. Glad I could help, man. It's not. You play video games while people work their asses off, but I wish I could do what you do. You're a legend. Dude, come on, man. You don't think I don't work my ass off, man? Just because I get to sit here and, like, interact, right? Do you know how much, like, brain power and, like, you know, never mind. I don't think you understand. It's okay. It's okay, man. I know. Listen, I know that I'm extremely fortunate, but you also have to be careful what you say to people. That's not, you know, acting like this isn't a real job. This is very much a real job. So much so, like I just explained to you, I make more money doing this, right? And I'm pretty smart. I would like to say, like, I'm a decently smart person. You know, I had a full-time job while I was streaming, and I actually left my full-time real job because I was making more money on the side doing flight sim and content and stuff like that. Now we're at a point where the channel growth is, you know, we have some serious investment into the channel. We have serious sponsors. We have, you know, a lot of other crazy stuff. It's pretty crazy, man. It's pretty crazy. It's a very surreal experience. I'm very, very, very lucky, and I truly enjoy doing it. I absolutely love it. Rookie, what's up, man? Huge enough floaties 2 do drop on the 5-bomb. I appreciate you. Thank you very, very much for your support, my man. As always. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You have to be a likable personality as well as be a streamer and be good at it. It's as an introvert, I don't think I could do it, so props to you. I'm an introvert as well, living on a prayer. Living on a player. I'm an introvert as well, man. I definitely am. I think this is like the max amount. Not even. I don't know. I find that this, once you like kind of like get into streaming and stuff like that, it just becomes like second nature, like anything, man, right? Once you get good at it, once you kind of like understand it and know the do's and don'ts and stuff like that, it just ends up being just like any other job, right? Like I say, so. Are your sponsors 420 friendly? I mean, I've never really received anything saying like I shouldn't be doing that type of stuff, but I don't know, man. I always try and keep it as respectable as I can. I don't sit here and smoke joints all stream and stuff like that,
That's
right?
not a flex, it's a fact, but sometimes you have to put people in their place. Love it.
What can you do, man? Fake person with a fake job, all created by ChatGPT. Exactly, Robert. Afternoon, Cap. Don't pay attention to the fools. You're working a real job, and I know you enjoy it. Thank you. Appreciate you, my man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can you do ATR ops in Norway with Scandinavia next week? Maybe. It's a good, that's definitely some good suggestions for sure. Yeah. There is a 787. There is. It's not very good. We're getting a big update, though, hopefully soon. Yeah. Can you see the livery? Sure. There it is right there. Beautiful. Hello, Cap, from beautiful Australia. A bit late here, but love the stream, so I have to tune in. Thanks so much, Aviation Center. Appreciate it, man. Glad you're enjoying the content, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As soon as some long-haul aircraft come to Microsoft Flight Simulator, no other game will be even close to it. I would agree. Yeah. Live streams are only 20% of the work when you're a streamer. There's so much that goes into it when the camera's off. I try and explain it to people all the time, but hey, man, listen. Like I said, man, we're still in that like weird phase where people kind of like take like live streaming and stuff for a little bit of granted, and they think like it's just like I wake up in the morning and I just sit at my computer and I turn my screen recorder on and everything's good to go, right? And it's, you know, so I would highly suggest that some of those people maybe look into like what it takes to like becoming a streamer. Sure, man, sure, absolutely. I could sit down, turn my camera on, and just start a stream, and yeah. But there's a difference between like quality, learning airplanes, flying airplanes properly, efficiently, right? There's a reason that people come here week after week, stream after stream, to watch and hang out. You know, I feel that like it's my duty to like kind of fly properly and showcase things properly and do things in a somewhat proper manner. I'm not a real world pilot. I don't have real world training. So if you're looking for like real world procedures and by the book checklists and stuff, most likely not going to get that here. But I do try my best in every other aspect. So yeah. Jordan, 28 months, my man. Huge enough floaties too, dude. Thank you very, very much for your support. Says, yo, been a hot minute. How you doing? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. How about your Toronto Maple Leafs? We want Florida. We want Florida. Fuck Toronto fans. Never change, man. Never change. I love Toronto. Love Toronto Maple Leafs. And I love how the Ottawa Senators are soon going to be much better than the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's such a... I rejoice in it. Feels so good. Captain Huggins, thanks so much, man, for 8 months. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very, very much for support. I appreciate you. That is extremely kind. Thank you, man. Really do appreciate you. Just curious, since it's free, why don't you use Sky Dolly? I don't know, man. I'm a huge advocate, Vine, of like kind of using tools and stuff in the simulator. The simulator comes with a default replay system. For me, that's enough, man. I'm not saying like you can't use it or you don't want to use it. Just for me, a default replay system is perfectly fine, man. I don't need anything more than that. It does the trick for what I'm doing with my replays and stuff. It's, yeah. There's no like specific reason why I won't use it. Like I said, I just try and keep like add-ons. I have so many add-ons and so many sceneries and airplanes and everything that I have to try and keep up to date. It just makes sense to just, if I can keep one thing as basic as I can, it just relieves a checklist of things that I have to update, things that I have to be running on the side, things that have to be, you know. J+1, 9 months. Huge no floaties to you, my man. Thanks so much for your support, dude. I appreciate you. Thank you, man. That's extremely kind. Really do appreciate it, man. Thank you. People come here for a reason, your knowledge base. Well, a little bit, for sure. Yeah. How long did it take you before you became comfortable flying planes like the fly-by-wire A320 and everything you do manually? Depends, Tom, to be honest with you, man. It really depends. Really depends. Hey, Cap, is Dublin, Ireland on your bucket list? No. I'd love to visit, but I wouldn't say it's on my bucket list. Yeah. Can you please buy me a small bottle of pure 100% Canadian maple syrup? I will pay you when I see you at the expo. I mean, I don't know how. I wonder if I could get it like airside. I wonder if they have it. We're kind of past maple season. I don't even know if I would be able to find it. I mean, I probably could, but I don't know if I want to put that in my bag because it's going to be, I don't know. We'll see, man. You wouldn't have to pay me, but yeah. There goes the likable personality. Just kidding. I'm a Leafs fan. Just listen, man. You know how Leafs. If you're a Leafs fan, you know, man. You know. Being completely honest, you are very close. I sent my uncle one of your streams in the 7.3, and he said almost everything is done correctly. So props to you, man. Thank you, Will. I appreciate that, man. Out of interest, how long does it take you to set up a stream? About 45 minutes to an hour before I'm usually sitting down. I usually get everything set up. I take Daisy for a walk. I come back. I have about 45 minutes before stream. I load in. I log into VATSIM, file my flight plan, make sure GSX is working, make sure everything's running, and then I kind of just sit for the last 15 minutes, have like a little bit of breakfast or something, and yeah. The fact that you do practice flights the night before tells us everything we need to know. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I think it's important, man. Like I said, when you're put in a position that I'm put into, I think it's very important to, you know, show people that you respect that they come in, right? Like, in my opinion, the ultimate respect to you guys is being a good pilot, having good landings, having good ATC communication, just being an overall good pilot, the best pilot that I possibly can be, you know, and flying the airplane as best as I can under my skill set and my knowledge. To me, that's like the ultimate way of saying thank you for, you know, taking time every week to come and watch and hang out. And I think it's important as a content creator to be respectful and know that people are there, right? Like, I'm not a big fan of doing, you know, I always try and do different flights. I always try and mix things up. I always try and, you know, I never want my flights to be stale. I see a lot of flight simmers, man, and I don't mean this in a negative way, but I see a lot of flight simmers and it almost looks like they're like bored, right? They're doing the same 10, 15 flights. It's the same stuff over and over and over and over again. Got to think out of the box sometimes a little, right? You got to challenge yourself, man. You got to push yourself. You got to fly different airplanes. You got to fly to different airports. You got to explore different parts of the world. Have to try challenging approaches. You got to, you know, who cares if you're not going to fly it the best? At the end of the day, just, you know, as long as you're having fun and your chat's having fun, that's all you got to do, man. That's really all you got to do. And please don't start putting people's names in chat. I'm not singling out anybody specific. I'm just saying what I've noticed over the years of me being a flight sim content creator and others in the flight sim content creation scene. It's very obvious to me as a content creator when I see another content creator and I know that they're either struggling with trying to come up with fresh ideas, new ideas, airports to fly into. I think a lot of people kind of get stuck in this mentality of, well, I know how to do this, I know how to fly this airplane, and I know how to fly into these airports really well, so I'm just going to kind of, you know, like, I'm just going to kind of do this, and I'm going to kind of do that. I think it's important to, you know, challenge yourself. Because as a content creator, challenging yourself is going to make your streams more fun. Yeah, okay, you know what, you may end up crashing, or you may end up ruining an airplane, or not having the best landing, or smashing into the runway, but hey man, your chat's going to enjoy it. You're all going to get a good laugh out of it. It's all going to be in good fun. And at the end of the day, we're not flying real airplanes, right? We're flying simulator airplanes. So we're here to have fun. And again, I'm not talking about anybody specific. I'm just telling you what I've noticed over years of being involved in the flight sim scene and industry. That's it, man. That's it. Would you say the PMD 737 is easier or harder to fly than the Phoenix A320? I always find that I always find flying Airbus is a little bit easier for me, but I don't know. Everybody's going to be different, right? Some people may some people may have a challenge with like the fly-by-wire system, especially if you've never flown it and you're used to flying like used to flying a Boeing or something like that with a yoke, and then you switch over to Airbus and the whole fly-by-wire, the whole like hold your pitch and it'll hold pitch and stuff. But in my opinion, Airbus is, I call Airbus the Cadillac of the sky. It's truly the perfect word for it. You know? Any chance for visual 4 right since 8 left is closed? Damn, I didn't know that. No, we're just going to keep everything the way that they are. We got a bunch of traffic coming in with us, Ben. There's a bunch of people that landed before us, so. Do you like the Blue Experience podcasts? Yeah, I've been on the Blue Experience podcasts. Yeah, really fun. I love Blue. I love XP. They're great guys, man. Great people to have in the flight sim community. Both of them. Blue does a lot of like DCS and train sim, and Blue creates awesome content, man. He's kind of all over the place. And then XP, I find like XP is just the OG, man. XP is he's like the model person that I feel like all of us should be in the community. This guy just has so much fun doing what he's doing. He never takes life too seriously. He's the first person to laugh when he makes a mistake or crashes an airplane or do something. I think if we all had like XP's mentality, I think we would we'd be a lot better off in life, man. That's for damn sure. And that's another thing, you know, you see a lot of people, streamers, almost trying to take themselves a little bit too seriously sometimes. That's why I'm always joking around. I'm always having fun with you guys. I'm always, you know, telling jokes, cracking jokes, kind of having fun with what we do. Yeah. I can leave an Airbus for a while and jump right back in. The 737 usually takes a flight or two to get to sped up. I would agree with that. Yeah, I would agree with that. I would definitely agree with that. Yeah. I don't say much here, but I have been a fan for a long time, and you never embarrassed yourself. What you do is a real job. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Do you like V1 simulation streams? Yeah, I mean, here's the thing with like Flight Deck to Sim and V1 and all those guys. I don't mind watching their content. I find their content maybe necessarily isn't so much for me. It's a little bit more geared towards like the like really serious side of like flight simming, but I think they both do a really good job of kind of showcasing the balance that you can have between like real world training and flight simulator training, and how they can coincide together quite nicely, and how you can use the simulator to really teach yourself you know, proper fundamentals when it comes to flying and stuff like that. So don't you think that the Leafs can come back? There's been 3 teams ever to come down from a 3-0 deficit. I don't think they're going to do it. No, they don't have the heart, man. They just don't have the heart. It's one of those unfortunate things, man. I think, you know, these NHL players they're not paid to play in the playoffs. They're paid to play the 82 regular season games. Playoff hockey is usually free hockey, and I think you can really tell with Austina Matthews and all the other ones. They're not really there to play, man. And to be fair, the Leafs defense is old and not very good. When you're relying on Giordano as a 41-year-old to be one of your, sorry man, too much foot speed in the NHL nowadays. Captain Iso Creams, 13 months. Appreciate you, my man. Huge enough floaties too, dude. Thank you very, very much for your support. I really do appreciate you. Thank you. It's extremely kind. Hey Cap, how's the day going so far? Good, man. Enjoying it. Having a lot of fun. We are currently 12 miles out from Honolulu. We're going to get our first landing in of the day. We're doing 2 other turnarounds after this one. So after this flight, we're getting deboarded and then reboarded, and we're going over to Maui. And then from Maui, we're going to get deboarded, reboarded, and we're going back to Kona, where we started off the day this morning flying. So really cool, fun day of flying, man. Really, really cool, fun day. I'm looking for the gate that they went to. Looks like they went to 21 or 22. Hopefully we can find that on GSX. Cool, speed's coming back, 170. We are currently 9 miles out. No replays, chat, unfortunately, right yet, because I said we are doing a turnaround here. Is this the old airport, or is this like the naval base? It's definitely a naval base. It's not the old air, or it could be the old airport, I don't know. Let's go gear down. Flaps 10 degrees. Do I have LRM? I don't have LRM open. Hold on. Let me get LRM open for you guys. Landing rate monitor. So we've got that. Good. Let's go flaps 15 degrees. And our approach speed today, chat, 154. 154. We'll keep 170 in. We're still about 8 miles out. Del Sampson, thanks so much for 7 months, man. Appreciate you, dude. Zcap, let's go New Jersey Devils. They're down 2-1, but they had a big game last night. See, that's how you would expect a team who lost the first 2 games to come out and play. The way that the Devils did last night. Beaten up on Carolina 7-2 or 5-1 or something like that? Yeah, not the way that Toronto Maple Leafs came out and played, where their stars were completely unknown. Like I said, dude, I feel bad for the Toronto fan base. They deserve better, man. The Toronto fan base is probably one of the biggest in the NHL as far as just where everybody loves Toronto, and they just continuously let their fan base down, man. I could not imagine being a Leafs fan. Sorry. I apologize for all the Leaf fans in chat. I could not imagine what it was like, man. Yeah. You don't like the Leafs? Well, I live in Ontario, man, right? So in Ontario, you have the Ottawa Senators or the Toronto Maple Leafs. Born and raised in Ottawa, it only makes sense that I'm a Ottawa fan, right?
1,000.
My throttles. My airplane. Let's do a chat. Landing checklist, gear down, 3 green, flaps are 30, and indicated ground spoilers are armed with a green light. Cabin crew has been advised. I meant to turn those on. We got them on now. We're good to go. Honolulu traffic, southwest 1774, 3 mile final, 8 left. Honolulu. Again, this stream is sponsored by the wonderful people over at Thrustmaster. If you're interested in the yoke that you see me using or any of the other products, there's a link in the description down below that you can click. Thank you, Thrustmaster, for sponsoring today's video and the channel. A little bit gusty, 22 knot crosswind right now.
400.
Oh, chat, we're working for this one.
200.
Got us way high up on the glide slope. Even though we're 2 white, 2 red.
100.
Way high up on the slope.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Just kept it legal. 211. I don't think so, but that's okay. Nose down gently. That was a weird approach. Weird approach. $80 knots, reverser stowed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Honolulu. That was weird, man. I shouldn't have focused on the Pappies. I should have flown the glide slope, to be honest with you, but that's kind of the weird thing right now with Microsoft Flight Simulators is Pappies and glide slopes do not coincide, and you end up getting this weird thing that happens most of the time. We're going to take a hard left here. We're going in right here. But, ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Honolulu. Not bad. 211. Nah. I think it was, we landed on one of those little upslopes. You can see it from here. You can see how the runway kind of does this weird little upslope right in the touchdown area. I think we caught one of those little upslopes or the little downslopes. By 500 feet, I'm definitely a visual of the runway. Yeah, I should have been so focused on Pappies there. I should have just flown glide slope. All right, we'll stop the clock. 35 minutes on the flight time. What were we scheduled for? 38. We're 3 minutes early, chat. Look at us go. Cool. Let's go to GSX. I don't know if I can get my gate. Will it find a gate? parking? 20, will it get 22? Let's see if it has 22. No, that's ramp GA. Okay, that's okay. We'll just get ourselves into the gate over here, and then we'll go from there. This is the freeware. Yes, correct. This is the freeware Honolulu. It's not bad. Does the trick. Landing lights off. Runway turn-offs off. Strobe lights off. Wing lights already off. Good. Engine start switches are off. Spoilers, flaps. I mean, you can't blame yourself. IRL, they follow Pappies, and yeah, the Pappies were a bit off, but you also got to visually judge it. Yes, I noticed immediately as soon as we were coming in. I was just like, oh, we're way too high. Way too high. Had us 100 feet over the 50 footers, or the piano keys. What do you think of the Oilers? Looking decent? Yeah, again, playing like a team that should, with superstars on it, not like the Toronto Maple Leafs. Playing like an actual proper team. Yeah. Alrighty. Hard to look bad with that freaking Nature McDavid? Yes. Call him a cyborg. He's a cyborg. Taxi lights off. APU should almost be spooled up here. Oh. Well, that's nice of you. Yeah. I'm just pulling forward. I don't care, chat. I don't care. APU's on. APU bleed is on. Engine bleeds stay on actually as well. Clear that out. Nah, he probably just didn't know we were going to this gate. Most likely just a mistake. He probably didn't know. Most likely didn't know. I didn't know what gate we're at, and I wasn't fighting with GSX, so I'm just going to get ourselves into the stand, and then we'll go ahead and get GSX to connect and all that fun stuff. Good first flight, though. Nice early morning arrival into Honolulu. I'm going to remember that for next time. That the Pappies and glide slope really don't coincide here all that well. Kakat, how do you avoid the cockpit alarms when you're in replay? Put the aircraft into a panel state. Put the aircraft into a final... So go to your panel states and then do that. Who is the Canadian announcer with the big collar? I don't know. Don Cherry? Everything looks good here. Happy with that. APU's on. Gens are on. Engine number 1 is off. Engine number 2 is off. Anti-collision light is off. And there we have it. Seatbelt sign comes off as well. Welcome it down to Honolulu, my friends. Go to GSX. We're going to operate JetBridge. Good. That should connect us. We're going to be Aloha Airlines. Sure. No problem. There we go. Aloha. Hey, not a bad parking, chat, considering we didn't have any, and we're going to request deboarding. And there we go. Hey, wonderful, chat. First leg in the books. Let's go ahead and...
Deboarding requested.
Set up... Deboarding requested. Let's go ahead and set up our next flight over to Maui. Always a good one. Kahalui Airport? Sure. Let me go to PH&L.
Passengers deboarding starting.
Thank you. Departures. All right. We are getting our new flight plan up here. We're going to go to new flight. We are going to be... Thank you. Good night. I think he updated the sounds, like the deboarding and the boarding sounds again. Good. We're going PH&L to PHOG. In the 737-800 once again. Economy config. We've got 175 passengers, chat, for the second leg. Generate that. Good. Sweet. Cool. 30-minute flight time, chat. 29 minutes on this next one. 29-minute flight time, chat. I think it's going to take us longer to board and deboard than it is the actual flight. And we're cruising at 15,000 feet, so this would be a fun. 110 nautical miles is the distance. Always fun to do these inter-island hops, man. As a pilot, it's got to be so much fun, dude. Like, I swear... As a pilot doing these ops and doing these routes, I'm sure they enjoy the hell out of it, man. It's got to be a blast. It's got to be a blast. 737 this Thursday. Nope, we're going to be back in the ATR. ATR. Weird anti-aliasing? Yeah, there's some weird flickering going on there. It doesn't like that. Charts will usually say if the ILS and Pappy aren't in line. True. ILS runway 8. I don't know where it says that, but where is it? It's usually down here, isn't it? I'll tell you down here. Something about threshold or something not being aligning. That one was really, like, they were really weird. Also, that wind was just wreaking havoc with me on short final. Like, speed tape was just up, down, up, down, up, down. I don't see anything on it. Okay, flights, unload, import, new flight, good. Pop that open, good. Is your DLSS on or DX12? No, DX11. I don't use DLSS. I use TAA, and I don't use DX11. I'm still on DX11. I don't use DX12. Yeah. ATR update is tomorrow, correct? Tuesday, yes. And then we'll be live with it again on Thursday. Yeah. Okay, that's done. We need to do our new flight plans. That's done as well. Close that. Good. Cool. Let's go ahead and jump inside and let's start. Let's get this in a little bit of a better turnaround state, shall we? Yacht damper, fuel pumps, hydraulic pumps, right pack can go off. This can go open, and those can all stay on. Good. We're going to 15,000 feet for the next leg, so we'll set 15,000. Beautiful. Let's come down here. Let's go to our menu. Let's go to our FS actions, payload, 0 fuel weight on the next flight, 61.7. Just shy. It's a little bit lighter than we were on this leg. Good. We'll go to our fuel tab. Fuel for this leg, 5.1. Populate that. Return. Good. Go to FMC. We're going to go to route. We do have a company route, so PHNL over to PHOG. Fog. Go ahead and throw that up in there. Good. Our new flight number, Southwest 1274. I'll go ahead and throw that up into there. Bear with me here for 2 seconds. I will update all of our flight information on the second PC. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Love how the passengers do that now. Continue with local flight planning. Load from SimBrief B738. Good. And we're going to fly and Microsoft and closed. Good. Cool. That should be updated for you guys now. Reconnect that. Should have our new flight plan. Should have our new information, new call sign. Good. Cool. Let's go ahead and activate that and execute that. Beautiful. Let's go to departures. We're going to depart out of 8 right. Actually, it's saying runway 4. I guess we can use runway 4. 4 left. It's a pretty cool departure out of 4 left because we have downtown. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that, Chad. So we'll plan 4 left for departure. So we're going to be on the Playa 3. Playa 3. Good. And with the LNY transition, and we'll plan 4 left for departure. I believe 4 left is the longer runway. 7,000 foot. Yeah, it'll be fine. Whatever. That's fine. 4 left. We'll execute that. Okay, good. Let's go to our route tab. Next page. Should be LNY, and then we should be jumping on our arrival. So they want us to land on runway 2. Airport. How does we do this? Runway 2. Think that's the one that we want. Let's see what the weather's doing here in Maui. Metar fog. ECAP, good morning. Just a heads up, runway 8 left is closed for construction. Thank you. Yes. By the time someone had mentioned that to me, we were already kind of in our flight plan. There was people behind us, in front of us. So, yeah. Can't have both win and play. What are we talking about? Have you picked up the FT Sim sound pack for the ATR? I have not. I didn't know he made one. I'll have to take a look. You don't think the cargo doors are open? They are. It's just hard to tell because of the paint. They're open. Okay, arrivals. What are the winds doing? The winds are 05012 gusting 22. Oh, that'll be nice. Camps 3 arrival on the LNY transition for ILS. Now we have to take a little bit of a look-see here. Let's go to fog. Let's go to approach. We're going to do the ILS Zulu or are we going to do the ILS Yankee? We'll do the ILS Yankee from LNY. As you see, that makes the most sense. Chat, this next approach is just going to be stunning, man. I remember doing this in Microsoft. I have the Hawaii Ortho project for X-Plane, sorry. Fantastic. If you're still using X-Plane, I believe it works in X-Plane 12. Go and download the Hawaii Ortho Photo project. It's free download. Man, just incredible. Just incredible. All right, so we're going to do the ILS Yankee runway 2. Let's go ILS Yankee runway 2. We'll populate that, and I think we want it by OGG. I'm just going to execute it. I don't think we need to put the restriction or anything in there. That should be good. Should be LNY to... Hold on. LNY to Kiki to Camps. Okay, I don't know why there's a... We're going to go like that and execute that. There we go. So LNY to Kiki to Camps to Teebs to runway 2. Nice and easy, chat. All right, 0 fuel weight 61.7 on the burn. Plan to burn 3. It's going to give us a reserve of 2. Cost index 35. Cruise level 15,000 feet. Throw that in there. Average wind component. Average wind component is 0.98 at 5. Good. Transition altitude 18,000 feet, which means we're not even going to go above transition altitude. And we're going to leave our V-speeds N1 again, 99.2. We'll leave all that the same. Flaps will be set to 5 degrees. CG weight will be 19.0. Trim value 554. And we'll leave our V-speeds blank for now. I think they're almost done deboarding. They are done deboarding. So let's go ahead and restart the Kutao script here briefly. Go ahead and load up our new flight plan. There's no gambling here, James. There's too many people in chat, so it's going to be a little bit crazy. So, Cap, what's the flight for the ATR for next stream? I have no clue. I have not decided yet where we're going to be flying and what we're going to be flying. Let's load our sim brief. Good. 175 passengers need to get boarded, and we'll go ahead and request boarding. We don't need to board any of the crew. The crew is already on board today, so we're just going to load the straight passengers. Pardon me. Just realized a quick joke here. Since they were doing a visual 8 right IRL, and you fly the ILS, I guess the Pappy's screwed over as payback. Maybe. Could have been. Yeah. Where do you get the average climb wind? If you're looking at your sim brief, it's usually right here. So you go to your briefing preview. Sorry, I just got to tell them that I don't want to board nobody. There we go. Yeah, if you look here, so like here's your normal plan. If you scroll down here and you go to the briefing preview, it gives you all your information. So it gives you cost index, ground distance, air distance, average wind, average ISA deviation, average fuel flow per hour. So it looks like you're burning about 3,000 kilograms per hour. Gives you a bunch of information over here. Gives you gross weights, how much fuel you should have, how much fuel you should burn on your taxi, how much fuel you should have on takeoff. It's pretty cool. You can see we got an hour and 46 minutes worth of fuel today. Yeah. Why are you vaping, man? It's bad for you. It's called being an adult and making choices that you want to make as an adult. Everything's bad for you, dude. Breathing air is bad for you, man. Yeah, so, you know, might as well enjoy life a little bit. If I choose to enjoy vaping, nothing wrong with that, right? Is the Hawaii Ortho scenery by Flyaway Simulations? I don't know. No, it's a freeware. They have their own. Just Google Hawaii Ortho Photo Project X-Plane and it should come up. Yeah, I suggest the Air New Zealand ATR. Yes, we are gonna do New Zealand next week, Tom. 100%. 100%. We're gonna dedicate probably 2 days to doing New Zealand. I want to fly into Windy Welly. I want to do Auckland. I want to do Christchurch. Yes, we will 100% take the ATR to New Zealand next week. That is happening for sure, but we're going to split up the week. So, yeah. Cap, it's worth replacing the honeycomb yoke with the Thrustmaster yoke? In my opinion, yes. It's not that the honeycomb yoke is bad by any retrospect. It's just that the Thrustmaster pendular yoke is just 10 times better. It's kind of difficult to explain, but it's just absolutely fantastic. Yeah. Breathing, waking up, and leaving the house is pretty hazardous as well. Yeah. Yeah, why do you drive a car, man? Driving a car is dangerous. Could die, man. All right, let's get some tunes going here. Excuse me. I got the mute just in time on that one, chat. Came out of nowhere. Looking forward to getting my hands-on hardware demos at FS Expo. It's the best part of FS Expo, SimPilot. Going around, being able to try the Honeycomb, being able to try the Thrustmaster, being able to try the Turtle Beach, being able to try the Yoko, being able to try all of these yokes and then make a decision. I definitely can't blame people for wanting to wait before they try, you know, being able to try it before they buy it. But I'm telling you, man, once you try this Boeing yoke and you do a couple landings on it, you'll understand what all the hype's about. Thank you, SoCal. You buy a Tesla? No Tesla for me, man. Buy Corolla. I won't tell you what the Turtle Beach flight stick looks like. I mean, it's not. I don't have anything against it. It's just very similar to like the SciTech, Logitech lineup of things, right? There's just far better that, like if you're just gonna play casually, okay, sure, I'm sure it would do the trick, right? But if like you're actually gonna put some serious hours on like a joystick and a yoke and stuff like that, I wouldn't be spending it on Turtle Beach. That's just my opinion. When I demoed the Turtle Beach at the expo in San Diego, the immediate thoughts to my head that came in was, wow, this feels exactly like my SciTech yoke that's been in my closet for 5 years. That's literally exactly what I thought about the Turtle Beach yoke that they have. First thing I noticed about the TCA Boeing yoke when I took it out of the box was how solid it felt, even though it's plastic on the outside. Oh yeah, I love when people, the entire components inside are metal and aluminum. The only plastic on this yoke is the casing and the buttons and stuff, you know? Need to bring that old yoke to the expo and sell it? Nah, dude, that's a relic. We're going to put that up in the Captain Canada Museum or something at one point. If you want to get a yoke, get the Honeycomb or Thrustmaster, by far the best for the money, of course, yeah. What livery is that? This is Imua 1. The newest Southwest special livery on their 737s. The only thing I don't like about the Boeing yoke is that I play a lot of other games. It's a pretty big switch between flight stick, racing wheels, and yoke. Yep, I agree with you, Matthew. One of the biggest like pains in the ass is like getting everything set up and tearing it down and all that stuff. So, yeah. Cap, are you going to jump on the Avionics Update 2 beta? Most likely, Randy. I don't know if I'm going to jump into it right next week. I may wait like a week, but I probably won't wait till the end of June for full release. I'd like to do some flights before the expo. I'd like to get a couple long hauls in before the expo and stuff like that. So, yeah. The IRL for the tail number is November 8710 Mike. There you go. I don't know what tail number we're rocking on this guy. Oh, it is November 8710 Mike. It is, except this is an actual max, right? Cap, I have a Honeycomb yoke, but I'm looking for a joystick for Airbus and also universal throttle for both Boeing and Airbus. What do you recommend? Tough call. I mean, for the joystick, definitely go with the Airbus, TCA Airbus, 100%. That is definitely your best bang for the buck. As far as throttles go, I mean, you could pretty much go with any throttle that you want, to be honest with you, because all these throttles are very, very customizable. So you really shouldn't have any issues with any of the throttle that you go for. The only thing that I can say is the TCA Airbus throttle. You can remove the detent if you do plan on using that for like your Boeing throttle and stuff. I would say remove the detent just because it can be a little bit much sometimes. It's a little bit difficult to fly like a Cessna when you constantly have that Airbus detent in the middle, you know? So, yeah. Honeycomb Bravo is the most realistic for Boeings. They do a great job. Absolutely. Yeah. And the toggle button on the side actually works. It does, correct? Yep. It does, it does. I mean, you can map it to all that, yep. You could map the Thrustmaster one as well. Can you briefly talk about the expo, important things you saw, etc., and the stream after your arrival for us who can't make it there? Yeah, I mean, Abba, I'm going to be live streaming from the event. So on Saturday afternoon, probably I'm looking at going live about 1 p.m., 12:30, 1 p.m. I'm going to be live directly from the event. So you guys, anybody that's subscribed to my channel, anybody that watches, you're going to be able to come and watch live from the event. So I'll kind of do my best to showcase what it's like and kind of some cool stuff. And yes, I will be doing all kinds of social media content. I'll be doing a lot of YouTube shorts. I'll be doing a lot of Instagram and Facebook posts. This year, I really want to try and up my social media game at the expo and stuff like that. So yes, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, obviously subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm going to put up YouTube shorts. I plan on doing like departure videos, the real life out of the airplane departure videos, arrival videos. I have window seats for all of my flights. Well, that I'm aware of, I have window seats. So yeah, including OnlyFans. When will they make a 4 quadrant throttle box, or do they? I don't know, James. What do you mean? You can put 4, like you can just put 2 of them together if that's what you mean. Cap, the Thrustmaster T16000M is probably a good choice for both Airbus and Boeing. Correct. Yes, it's great. Yeah. This will be your first expo. Any recommendations of do's and don'ts? Just enjoy it, man. I mean, if you're a flight sim enthusiast, this is like the biggest nerd out convention you're ever going to go to, man. It's just a bunch of like-minded people hanging out together. Just enjoy it, man. Take it all in. Give yourself time. Give yourself lots of time to go around, you know? The beauty of it is that it is Saturday. So on Saturday, if you see something that you like, or, you know, Sunday is always a little bit quieter than the Saturday. Saturday in the afternoon, it's just going to be popping. There's going to be so many people, dude. Sunday is a little bit quieter. So if there's something that you really like, there's somebody that you want to talk to, there's something that you want to see, I would say kind of, you know, do all your browsing on Saturday, and then on Sunday, if you're, you know, there's things that you wanted to go again, you can always go back on Sunday. So should get those Pratt & Whitney 1000 Screaming the Whale sound. Oh, I will. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I have the TCA side stick and throttle, which works great. I fly the Phoenix A320 primary, but also fly the 737 and GA aircraft. Do you think I should invest in a honeycomb yoke, or a side stick is fine? It's up to you, Finn. It's up to you, man. I think you're probably fine with a side stick until you like 100% want to start moving towards like flying more Boeings and stuff. So yeah. Would love to experience something like FS Expo. Sadly, getting out of Newfoundland costs a small fortune. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you, dude. Could probably, well, I don't know what it would be from Newfoundland to Toronto to somewhere in Houston, right? Hopefully they're going to bring it back to the East Coast for the next year. At the end of the expo on Sunday, they usually at the end of the expo on Sundays, they usually tell us where the next expo is going to be. So we'll see. You taking 4 right or 4 left? 4 right is longer. I'm taking 4 left. It's still 6,000 feet. We should be. It's like we're departing out of Burbank or something. So happy to finally be able to use this Cytec yoke properly. There you go. PAX was the last expo I was at, and was basically the same there. Learned a lot from the expos in the future. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. There you go, Erin. Nice. Are you going to the FSA Captain's Dinner? No, I will not be there for that. No, I've got far too much other things to worry about. There's like a huge group of like my moderators and channel members and stuff like that are going down. I think I've got a list of like 16 or 17 people already that are going to be like the inner Captain Canada, like all mods, members and stuff like that. So I'm going to be quite busy. I've also got to go on Friday and do like, I've got to set up a stream. I've got to go Friday afternoon while Thrustmaster is setting everything up and kind of get everything ready, bring webcams and make sure the stream works, the PC works, the simulator is up to date, all that fun stuff. So yeah. You still think the Max is dangerous? No. Cap, I have a question. After taking off and set autopilot, when I try to change the altitude, it has reached preset altitudes and plane tumbles upside down. I definitely shouldn't be doing that. Does the Expo have products that we can buy? Some do, yes. Like Thrustmaster's not going to have anything that you can buy. Honeycomb's not going to have anything that you can buy. But some of the smaller development groups and stuff like that, and modders and stuff, they will have stuff that you can buy, yes. But a lot of the major distributors, they won't have anything there, no. Thrustmaster joystick and throttles are a must for me because I fly out of tractor trailer and need a small form factor. There you go. Did you guys just see what that Spirit did over there? Or we're just gonna pretend we didn't see that? That man just did a flip. Are you bringing your own set all the way up here? I'm just bringing a camera. I bring a camera, and then Thrustmaster brings everything else. Thrustmaster brings the PC to stream on, the monitors, the peripherals. They do everything. That man just did a flip. That's GSX at its finest. You feel safe as a PAX or a pilot? Yes, of course. The Max is really nice when sitting in the front seats. Those engines, man, those engines are beautiful. Beautiful engines. You got it, OG. Just keep studying, man. Keep studying. Make sure you got everything set. Recently flew on the Emirates A380. Crazy how quiet and smooth it is. Man, beast. Absolute beast of an airplane, dude. The Max is definitely more fuel efficient, but don't like the extra screenage. There you go. You're obviously welcome to keep what you like /have/like, but there's actually an even better freeware PHL on FSTO. Not sure if you know. Really? Interesting. I don't know. This seemed to be like the most, I don't know. There might be a better one. Yeah, send it to me in DMs, Kev. Send me it on Discord or something. I'll have a look after. That Spirit sure is athletic. He is. Does the Max take longer to start the engines than the NGs? I have no clue. I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. Just bought the PMDG in my cabin in first class. How do I change it to a classic Ryanair cabin? Thomas, should download the livery, and I believe in the FMC, you should be able to choose whether it's a single class or a dual class. If you go to PMDG setup, aircraft, equipment, maybe displays. It's in one of those ones. Equipment or displays. It might be equipment. Anyways, it's somewhere in here. There it is. It's cabin layout. So equipment, page 14 of 17. Cabin layout, 2 class, single class. So it should be in single class. All right, boarding is complete. We're good to go. Just as that literally happened as the music. We started a new song as well. So let's go upstairs. We've got hydraulics be on good. Packs can go off. We'll go to GSX. We'll prepare for pushback and departure. Good. And we'll get our anti-collision light on. Seatbelt signs come back on. Fuel pumps come back on. And we are looking good. Chad, I'll turn the sounds back up here as well. Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Beautiful. Lee, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. All is good at the farm, man. Yep. I'm building... I bought a gazebo a couple months ago on crazy sale. So, building a gazebo tomorrow. I bought a barbecue tonight. I'm going to pick up a barbecue tonight as well. Yeah. Everything's coming together, man. Bought a tractor. Anyway, I can share my ANA 380 photos with you. Best way would be on Discord. Either in the Captain Canada Discord or sending me a direct DM. 737 MAX is one of the safest airplanes in the sky right now. Definitely is.
Honolulu traffic, Southwest 826. We're going to taxi to runway 4 right, via Sierra, Delta, Foxtrot, cross runway 4 left, and we'll taxi on 4 right, all the way to the back, and then make a 180.
Seems like that Spirit is doing exercises. He's still over there spinning around doing all kinds of weird shit. I don't know, man. Who knows, dude? We want to go tail to the left. Just had to think about that for a second. Park brakes off. Let's go, chat. Beautiful. We're going 15,000 feet. We're going to bug that up. 15,000. Good. Let's go ahead and flight director's off for now because we need to resync all that. Let's go engine number 2 over to ground. Start valve open. N2 percentage rising. Is it a Lambo tractor? No. Is Smitty still here? It's been a while since last stream. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I see him. I know he's around. He's in the Discord, and I don't know. He hasn't been. I think he's just busy, man. I think he's busy. He moved and he's into trains and got all kinds of cool stuff going on right now. So I just maybe he's not interested in the streams right now. Who knows with Smitty, man? Who knows? Ever since the Max disaster kind of steered me away from Boeing. Before I was all Boeing and hated Airbus, but now I'm all Airbus because I feel Boeing is cutting corners to get money.
Crossing 8 left.
Again, man, I definitely don't agree with what happened with the Max series, but I think it just a little bit, media likes to blow things way out of proportion as well. So keep that in mind, man. Keep that in mind. Loving the livery, it is beautiful. Yeah. It is a beautiful livery. Let's see if they push us back into the terminal. My bet is they will. Because GSX, when it pushes back, sometimes it goes so far backwards. H-Vlogs, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope all's well. I think he may push us over to Maui. Still going. Still. Oh, okay. We're good there. Nope, they got us before the terminal, chat. No problem. We're all good. Park brake. Back on. Beautiful. Engine number 1 over to ground. Start valve open. N2 percentage rising. Airport ops won't be happy. You just blasted the terminal. Hey, you've got to blame the pushback, not me, man. Introduce fuel number 1. Hey, Cap, you're the best flight sim streamer. Thank you, Scripty. Appreciate you, man. Hope you're having a great Monday, man. There are plenty of great content creators out there. What PHNL scenery are you using? You can put exclamation point scenery in chat. Or you can check the link in the description down below. Alrighty. 2 good engines. Flaps down to 5 degrees. Cap, can you show how to activate a go-around? You should just be able to do it. Once you put your throttles forward, flaps to 15 degrees, gear up, should do it, man. What perks do you get for becoming a member? Stand out in chat with a different color name. You get a green name. You get to build your pilot rank in chat. So we have 8 pilot ranks. You get members-only live streams once a month. At the end, the last Sunday of every month, we do members-only streams where you guys are the only ones able to come in and chat. There's a members-only section on the Discord as well. Yeah, Engine Gen 1, Engine Gen 2. Packs over to auto. Isolation valve to auto. APU bleed goes off. APU goes off. Start switches to continuous. Taxi light comes on. Do a recall check. Set and checked. Good. Flight director, left side, right side, 15,000. V speeds 37, 39, 49. And we'll bug up runway heading. And Cap prefers you. No. We like everybody here. There are no favorites. I'm like a dad. There's no favorites, kids. No favorites. Auto throttle, VNav, LNav. Cool. Let's go. Park brake off. And we'll taxi ourselves over to runway 4 left. A little bit of a weird taxi, but we're going to go up here and then we'll go Delta to Foxtrot and then down. 7,000 foot runway. Lots of time. Lots of room. Lots of room. Cool. We'll reset our clocks. Reset nav frequencies. Do all that fun stuff. Good. Cool. So we're making a slight right turn here. And we'll go Sierra Delta Foxtrot. Sean, what's up, my man? Huge no floaties too, dude. Thank you very, very much for your support. I appreciate you. That's extremely kind. 11 months. Thank you very much, man. There's another one. And you get members only milestone chats that you get to throw in chat. It'd be extra cool. Thanks, Sean. Appreciate you, my man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cap, if money was infinite, would you become a pilot IRL? Most likely, yes. Yeah. All right, this is Sierra. We're taking that to Delta. Where are you departing from? Honolulu. PHNL. All that information is right up top on the screen here, man. Shows you our departure, shows you our arrival, shows you our call sign, the network, our speed, our altitude, all that fun stuff. I wonder who the Captain Canada of Train Sim is. Who knows, man? I have no clue. Don't really follow much Train Sim, to be honest with you. This departure is beautiful because you've got downtown Honolulu right here. Should be looking real nice, chat. Right, we want to go this way for Delta. Chris, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Is this flight only 20 minutes? We are scheduled for 27 minutes of flight time. Gate to gate, 40 minutes. Definitely get to practice where, yeah, absolutely, man. I definitely do. All right, our next right here is going to be on Foxtrot, which we're looking for. YouTube noob, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Just come and hang out, man. Quick flight it is. Yeah, I mean, we're only going one island over, right? So we're going from the Big Island to Maui, so. Cool. All right, we're on Foxtrot. We'll go Foxtrot all the way down, and then we'll take runway 4 left at Foxtrot. Pardon me. Are you a real pilot? No, I am not. I just play a pretend pilot on YouTube. MLZ, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Flew out of Honolulu in the early 90s. Taxied over 20 minutes all the way to 8 left. And then the engine's smoking, only to turn around and go back to the gate so they could check it out. Jesus. Thank you, Epic. Appreciate it, mate. I come dressed in my best tie. Let me fix my tie for you, sir. Fix my tie. Chad, I got brand new shirts for the expo, so I'll be looking extra fancy with my brand new shirts on. Yes, sir. Did he depart yet? The Spirit did. Beautiful. He's out. Wonderful. Cool. Honolulu traffic, Southwest 1274, lining up and waiting for runway 4 left. Honolulu. Morning, Cap. Beautiful flight so far. Thank you, Captain. Howdy. It was. Yeah. Great flight into here, man. Just got the Philadelphia scenery. Fantastic. Yes. Beautiful, man. Finally, we have good Philly scenery, dude. Finally. Chances you can fly the 777 or 747 soon. 777, no, we don't have one. We're waiting for PMGG to release their 777. The 747, yes, because the 747 is receiving a major update. So we will fly the 747 sooner than later. That will happen, I promise you that. Do you ever get annoyed because people always ask if you're a real pilot? Nope. Have to remember, man, YouTube is all about new people coming in. Now, if it was the same person every stream asking me if I was a real world pilot, yes, okay, that would be a little bit annoying. But you have to remember, man, there's so much traffic in a YouTube live stream that a lot of these people are new to the channel, man. A lot of these people have never been here before. So it's a valid question, right? You have to understand too, I think a lot of people also respect the whole like real world pilot thing, right? I mean, all you have to do is look at numbers. You see a lot of the real world pilots on YouTube, they have quite a good you know, quite a lot of subscribers, and so there's always that aspect. I always say that, you know, people are more inclined to subscribe and watch, and if you're a real world pilot. So I totally get it. The avionics update is going to be in less than a week. Can't wait. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to get it right away, Andy. I'll probably wait for a week and then I'll opt into it, but yeah. How to get your center lines with the black borders? What do you mean? This is just it's a freeware scenery. You can download it. Pretty sure it's just using the default runways and stuff. A lot of people don't know what no floaties mean. It is sad. Well, I mean, I'll blaze a trail for you. Let me get the CTDs. There you go. Is there no Hawaii ETC today? No. It's very early, too, in Hawaii. It was like 5 in the morning when we first started. Yeah, no ETC today, unfortunately. avionics update is June 23rd. Well, that's when the full release is releasing. You're going to be able to download it, I believe, May 15th, which is in a week from today. So next Monday it's coming out. Remember, guys, if you are enjoying the content, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up. We've got one more leg after this one. We're going to be flying from Maui back to Kona, where we started off the day. So one more leg after this one. This one's a short little flight, about 30 minutes, 27 minutes or something. So where do you get that livery? FlightSim.to. FlightSim.to. Joystick cam's going on. Enjoy the departures, friends. Blast your ears off. Let's get it, shall we? Honolulu traffic, Southwest 1274, departing 4 left. Honolulu. Throttle's up to 50%. Let's get it, chat. Chrono's on. Toga.
Airspeed's alive.
Thank you.
80 knots.
Cross check.
V1. Rotate.
Rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. Look how densely populated it is. That's so crazy, dude. Climbing like a rocket ship. Those winds are coming back again. All right, we got to get that left turn out to Palais. Sorry, right turn. Don't want to go flying into one of those mountains, chat. Flaps up 1. Auto brake off. Gears locked. Laggy? There's absolutely no lag. Chrono's on, guys. It's literally counting right here. 220, flaps clean. Alright, I'm only throwing on autopilot because I want to see this view. Autopilot on. Holy shit, that's loud. Cool. And there is downtown. Man, they did a good job with the ortho and the buildings and stuff. Downtown Honolulu. Good job with the water masts as well. Looks really good. Those engines are just screaming. Holy shit. You ever plan to be a real pilot? No, most likely not. Default taxiway center lines don't have the black borders in real life, but those ones do. Not sure how you get them. Could just be the scenery, yeah. No, I'm not sure, man. Look at that. And then chat. I mean, it's even better on this side, to be honest with you. I mean, look at that climb out, dude. Hopefully the photogrammetry comes soon. Is it not photogrammed right now? Kind of looks like it, but maybe not. I don't know. Can you ask what was the toga button? Yeah, it's this little screw right here. This is the toga button. In all PMDG products, this one right here. Look at that climb out, dude. Insane. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure, man. Probably something to do with winter. Probably something to do with snow on the runways or something like that. They couldn't get it in time for World Update? Ah, got you. Okay, well, it'll be cool when they add it, for sure. Hey, Cap, good thing you're not flying around Belfast at the moment. We're having major thunderstorms. Ooh. What's up, Metro? Good to see you, mate. So look at the water mass that they did all down here, chat. This is beautiful. This is what they need to do for everywhere. We need these water masks everywhere, please. Microsoft. Everywhere. Water masks make flying in like the Caribbean and the islands so much better. Water masks are delicious, man. We need all the water masks on like lakes and stuff, like the Great Lakes. Man, we need it all. We need it all. Landing lights are coming off, runway turn-offs off, taxi lights off, wing lights off, start switches are off as well. We'll release the cabin. We are approaching 10,000 feet. We are cruising for like literally 20 miles, chat. It's kind of crazy how close these flights are. Where's the real toga button on the 737? I believe it's on right here. This guy right here. That button. They hit that button and then they advance the throttles. The throttles are on like a servo, right? So you hit that button and they advance by themselves. Did a hike to the top of one of those peaks. Views looked kind of cool from the pictures. Got there and it was foggy and saw about 10 feet. No. Oh no. What is TOGA? It stands for Takeoff Go Around. It's basically full power. Yeah. Shinmei, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Do you own the Airbus TCA controller? I do, yes. I'm sponsored by Thrustmaster, so I'm very fortunate I have the whole Thrustmaster product lineup. Yes. Absolutely love it. For flying Airbus, don't think it gets any better, man. Maybe some Binter Air, biggest ATR fleet in the world. They do 15-minute jumps in Spain and the Canary Islands. Yes. I'm thinking the Canary Islands next week. Canary Islands and New Zealand, I'm thinking. We'll see. We'll see. But yes, I do want to do some Binter Airways for sure. Hopefully they fix the issue with the ATR where you can't do turnarounds. Yeah. What do you think of X-Plane 12? Are you ever going to stream it? I have streamed X-Plane 12. In my personal opinion, it's not really up to my standards. I'll just say that. We'll just put that nicely. It's not up to my standards, unfortunately. Yeah. All right, we're going to forecast our descent winds. We're also going to update ourselves with the weather because our top of descent is in 10 miles, chat. I don't know if you can see that. 10 miles. 3007 into there. And then we've requested our descent winds. So we'll see how that goes. There's 15,000 feet. There's cruise altitude. We'll load our winds. Sorry, I'll show you guys what I'm doing. Loading up our winds. There we go. And then if we go to our progress page, top of descent's in 11 miles. 11 miles, man. Holy macaroni. But look at that view, chat, right there. That is stunning. And we're actually landing right in between here. These two peaks. Our airplane's going to come out like this, and we're going to turn left, and the airport's actually like right over here in between those two. Yeah. Land at Miggs Field. Good, yeah. Also, Porto Santo to Madeira in an ATR. Visual runway 5. It's classic. Okay, interesting. 7.5 miles. All right, what are we intercepting at? Intercepting is 3,000 feet. Well, 2,400, but we'll put in 3,000 feet for camps. So there's 3,000 feet. We'll plug that in. Good. Top of descent's in 5.5 miles, chat. Not lying. We were at cruise for 12 nautical miles, chat, at 15,000 feet. We probably should have just done 13,000 feet and got like a 30-mile cruise. Are we there yet? Soon. We've been airborne for 7 minutes. Curious to see how short we're gonna do this flight, man. Pardon me. I picked this scenery up the other day because I wanted a little bit of a different airport. We usually do to Lihu. I don't. Hopefully, I'm not butchering that. We usually go to Lihu, and I wanted to switch things up. I wanted to go to Maui today. Pick this scenery up. Did you save an hour and 45 minutes of fuel? Correct. Yes. Been a special day at work, but now I got some M&Ms and I'm doing 738 jumps. I love it. Nice. Awesome, Simon. Glad you're feeling better now. This should be an ATR flight. I agree with you, Raphael. Yeah. The problem is ferrying an ATR over here. How do you get an ATR? We're so far from... I guess you could do an ATR with, like, bladder tanks or something. Is that how they would do it, chat? Like, let's say you buy an ATR from the factory and you have to get it across the ocean. Like, I know ferry flights are a thing, and I know they ferry it. They'll go, like, from, like, Iceland to, like, Greenland to, like, northern Canada, and then, like, down and stuff like that. Like, I wonder how you would get, like, a turboprop over here. Like, how do you get a Cessna? They fly in, like, 747s and stuff? The extra fuel tanks? Yeah, the bladders. The fuel bladders. I've seen those. They're pretty cool. They're just like these big bladders that they add on the airplane that hold fuel. What was your overall view of the Philadelphia airport? I believe I give it an 8 or an 8.5. Really good, man. MK Studios doesn't mess about, dude. You know what you're getting with MK Studios. You know that it's going to be quality. You know that you're going to get future updates. You know that they're gonna take care of the scenery. It's a win-win for me, man. With the Island Air Dash 8-200s back in the day, the Saab 340 with Mokalele. Got you. Okay. Have you seen the guy that flew his Sling aircraft transatlantic? I think so. Yeah. I watched a guy called Flight Chops. Do you guys know who Flight Chops is? He's actually going to be at the expo. He was, he's got a series up. They were ferrying like a DA-40, a DA-62 or a DA-40, I think. So that was pretty cool. There's a guy that flew the 172 from CA to Hawaii. Nothing in the plane but fuel tanks. It's crazy, man. Yeah, Aird knows. Yeah, really cool. Really cool. You want to meet him? He'll be at the expo, man. He's bringing his airplane. If you watch his videos, you'll know that he built a Kit Fox, an airplane, and he's actually gonna have the airplane in the hangar. Pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool. Maybe they bring down to Australia, then New Zealand, then Fiji, Hawaii. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure. I know they definitely just fill it full of like fuel bladders, like we were saying, right? Flight Chops made a D862 and his friend made a DA40. Both went from Austria to Canada. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, that would be cool as well, Jeff. Yeah, for sure. Fellow Canadian, eh? Exactly. Yeah, it'll be down at the expo. It's going to be really cool. They have an airport on this island? They must, right? Or do they not? Which island is this? I can never remember all the islands. There's not a lot going on this island, though. Like, it's pretty wide open. Got some farmers' fields down here you can see. Oh, there's the airport. Okay. So it's a small one, though. It's right there. So you're definitely getting small little hops from the bigger airports into here. Cap, have you been on the A220 yet? I've been on an A220, yes, twice. Twice I have flown on one. I'm going to be on them 4 times here in the next month and a half. Next 40-something days. I will be flying one from Ottawa to Toronto, Toronto to Houston, and then on an A220 from Houston to Toronto, and another A220 from Toronto to Houston. Yeah. I love that they basically replaced the A320s and 319s with A220s. Tyson, what's up, man? Thanks for joining us today. Hope you're having a great day, my man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Northern Skies, lots of great Hawaiian and Alaskan airports. They do. Yeah, absolutely, man. Yep. I saw this one. I saw the price. I saw the, you know, just how beautiful it was visually looking. Man, The A220 cockpit looks like a dream for pilots. I would agree. Yeah. A220 is a nice plane, very comfortable. It is. Yeah. Anything new is going to be comfortable, right? They're kind of, you know, we're at the point now where they can just optimize, you know, crew and passenger comfort and stuff like that. Build these airplanes around that. Summer I'm going on to Norse 787 from Oslo to New York in a Regions old Dreamliner. Very cool. Awesome. One good route for you. There's a flight from SBRF to SBFN, an island in Atlantic with Azul's ETR 72. Cool. If you can throw that into the flight suggestion, Raphael, that would be awesome. If you're not in the Discord, join the Discord, !Discord in chat. And get that up there. Just flew in it this weekend from LaGuardia to YYZ, and the engine sounds so weird but also quiet. Yes. Yeah, on the ground, taxiing and departure, they're very weird. But they're beautiful engines to look at. I'm in class watching you. School sucks. Don't get caught. Don't get in trouble. Never been on an A220, but I heard it's a noisy plane. It was hard to hear because of the noise, though. I don't know. I don't really... I think overall, they're pretty quiet. I mean, the engines are quiet compared to like a 320 or something like that. There's no crazy buzz saw once they get going, but... Cap, do you have any thoughts about Thrustmaster building a more enhanced Boeing throttle quadrant like they have for the Airbus? I don't know. It's a good question. Maybe we could ask them at the expo or something like that. But have you ever asked to go into the flight deck? Yes. I was very fortunate when I was younger to grow up with family members that flew for Air Canada. So I've been very fortunate, man. I've done... The amount of times that I've been able to fly jump seat around Canada is actually insane, man. I mean, prior to 9/11, they were, you know, the pilots used to love that type of stuff, man. If they could inspire people by just having them up in the cockpit, it's, you know, prior to 9/11, man, I used to go up all the time. I've been in jump seat in an A320, an A319, a BAE 146, believe it or not. Air Canada Jazz flew those for 2 years. I flew jump seat on one of those. I've been jump seat in a Q400. I think that's it. Maybe a 767. I can't remember what plane that was. I was young. I was really young. Yeah. All right, ground spoilers out. We're a little bit high up on the profile, about 700 feet too high. So we've got our ground spoilers out. They're doing our thing. Speed's looking great. Go ahead and arm our auto brake to position number 3. We'll have a quick little look. I just plugged in localizer, final approach course, and we need minimums 275. Plug that in here. 275 is our barrel minimum. Good. Looking at the charts, we need to vacate to the left and then back taxi. So hopefully we can reach Gulf. Hopefully we don't have to go all the way down. Hopefully Gulf should be good. We got auto brake 3 and we're going to be full reverse thrust, so we should be good. Let's just chill with that, relax.
Hello, Captain Canada. How are you?
Hey, Tanush, thanks so much, man, for the 1,800 rupees. Appreciate you, my friend. Huge no floaties. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really do really do appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. You ever think of being a real pilot? No. Too expensive in Canada, man. Where are we flying to? Maui. Maui. Was that an airplane beneath me? Why are you going so slow, sir? Toronto Maple Leafs players just want to get paid. As a former Leafs GM, Brian Burke said, either they get paid or win. You can't get both. I would agree. I would agree. Gonna arm localizer. There's localizer capture. Flaps 1. I don't know what this Spirit plane is doing. why he's so low and why he's so slow. Oh well. Approach is armed. You're right. Yeah, like I said, man, I don't know why you're so slow and why you're so low right now. We were all in perfect. Everything was great. It doesn't make sense why you're so low and why you were so slow. You got to keep your speed up, man. If you're flying on VATSIM, speed needs to be up, dude. You only need to start slowing down once you start approaching glide slope and get your flaps out. There's absolutely no need to be doing 190 knots at 3,000 feet 10 miles before the glide slope. Tunush, thanks so much, man. This is very honored to be able to support. Well, thank you very much, man. That is extremely kind. I appreciate you. Flaps 5 degrees. Thank you very much for your support, man. I appreciate you. Do you want me to log off? Whoever... Where's that spirit? Okay, I don't know what he's doing. Amazing special livery. It is beautiful, man. It is beautiful. Chat, look at this approach, man. Just incredible. Took a flight in a 172 around Maui when I was there last. It was really cool to see the waterfalls and everything. Yeah, it's wild, man. I mean, look at this. Look at the windmills up the mountain. I mean, these things probably never stop. That is just creating power always. Robert, what's up, man? Huge Snow Floaties 2 says member for 5 months. Thanks so much for support, man. Appreciate you, Robert. Huge Snow Floaties 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And of course to Tanush, thank you very much for support as well, man. Really do appreciate you guys. All right, 10-mile final. Lights. Start switches. Lights. Seatbelts. Cabin dinged. Good. What an approach, man. Mountains on either side of us. Beautiful.
2,500.
Absolutely beautiful. Sounds are going up. Gears going down. Speed to 170. Flaps 15 degrees. See what's on for most operators? Yeah, most of the time. I just leave them in auto, and then for my landing checklist, I go from auto to on. Probably not correct, but... Alright, ground spoilers are armed. Approach speed today, looking for 154 once again. So we are about 7 miles out now. If we roll in 154, fully configured by 5 miles. Please, if you're going to fly on VATSIM, fully configured 5 miles. No need to get your speed so low so early. Flaps 25 degrees. What's the new livery for? They're Hawaiian ops. Through 160, flaps will be 30, which will be our landing flaps. Alright, landing checklist, gear down, 3 green, flaps are 30 and indicated. Cabin crew has been advised. Ground spoilers are armed with a green light. Joystick cam's going on. Once again, this camera is sponsored by the wonderful team over at Thrustmaster. If you want any more information about the products that you see me using, please don't hesitate to grab a look-see. Check the link above chat or down in the description, whatever is easier for you. My throttles. My airplane.
1,000.
Let's do it. Short runway today, chat, so we can't really be floaty. Those winds are gusty once again. Kind of expected that. Hawaiian ops, going to get some gusty winds. Ooh, this one is fighting, chat. See, look at our glide slope's completely messed up. I'm flying poppies on this one.
200 minimum.
Glide slope's really weird. Continue. Glide slope's really weird. Poppies actually seem to be bang on.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Reversers, nose down gently, into the wind. Decelerating. .70 knots, reverser stowed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down. Think we can take the right here as well? Yeah, we'll take the right off here as well. All right, not bad. Man, speed management on that one was a little bit sloppy, but holy macaroni. We made it, chat. We're good, we're safe. Welcome down. Why not go for flaps 40? We could have. Still a lot of room, man. 7,000 foot runway. We weren't really any, you know, we weren't really in any dangerous situations. Speed brakes, flaps. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Maui. I honestly prefer the way the airplane handles with flaps 30. Stop our clock, 24 minutes, chat. 24 minutes. Landing lights off, runway turn-offs off, start switches off, strobe lights off, wing lights off. We'll spool up the APU. We are looking for gate Alpha 11. See if we can find it. 11. Southwest. I see a WestJet here. Ooh, nice. Cool. There we go. Great flight. Happy with that one. Like I said, the speed management was a little bit sloppy on that one. There we go. Maui wowie. Flaps 30 is standard 90% of the time. Yeah. I guess the ILS is correct. Chart says ILS and VJS glide path not coincident. Ah, there you go. So it's a good thing we were flying the... there's the airplane behind us, the Southwest behind us. Nice. He got in before the Spirit. I don't know what that Spirit guy was doing, man. I always feel bad about cutting people off and stuff, but I have no clue what he was doing, man. He was like 2,000 feet below us at like 170 knots, 25 miles out from the airport. I don't know how I'm supposed to, I don't know how, you know, you gotta keep your speed up if you're gonna be, we're going all the way down here, Alpha 11. Keep her going. Landings are always on point, maybe not always literally, but definitely figuratively. Well done, Captain. Thank you, Erin. He was flying like a 170. I don't know what was going on. It was just way too slow. Unless he was touring low and slow. Well, dude, we gave him 5 minutes. 5-minute separation is what I gave him when we left Honolulu. He was the airplane that departed in front of us, and we gave them 5 minutes of separation, and we still caught up to them 20 miles out. What scenery is this? This is the Northern Sky Maui. Put exclamation point scenery in chat. You can check the link in the description below, my friend. All right, can we see some signs? 21, 19, 17. Ooh, 11 might be taken. 11 might be taken. I think I see 15, 13. Oh no, 11's open. We're in between our two friends over here. Nice. Hey, Gap, do you think you'll fly the MD-80 anytime in the future? We will. Yeah. What do you do to select your handling operator in GSX? Is that in the settings? It should pop it open for you, especially if you have... so I have a profile for this airport. So if you have a profile downloaded for the airport, a lot of the times you'll be able to get... different operators and stuff. You'll be able to choose different operators. All right, APU gen's online. Taxi light is coming off. Maybe we get a dance today, chat? It's been a while. I think he was in managed speed mode. Could have been, but... Again, man, if you're gonna fly on VATSIM, you gotta keep your speed up, man. You can't just, you know. And if you do plan on having your speed so low, you gotta make, like, you know, make announcements and either tell me in stream that you're slowing down, or because then it just turns into a cluster. You know what? Exactly what just happened there. Like we were so high above him, my TCAS didn't even go off. Because that's how low he already was, and how high we were, and we were perfectly fine on the approach, as you saw. We bled our speed down from 240 to 210 to 190 to 170, no problem, all within the glide slope. Beautiful. Park brake is on. Engine bleeds are on. Sorry, engine bleed is on. Engine generators are, sorry, APU gens are on. APU bleed is on. Engine number 2 is off. Engine number 1 is off. Anti-collision light is off. Seatbelt sign is off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Maui. Absolutely wonderful. Go to GSX. We will operate jetway. Beautiful. Jump outside. Can't see anything there. No problem. Go to this view. Turn those sounds down. Whoa. That's loud. There goes the jet bridge. Beautiful. Attaching now. And we will go ahead and get the deboarding process started. There we go. I'm confused to what happened. Somebody departed. There's a bunch of us flying, right? So there's like 5 or 6 of us flying on VATSIM. Somebody departed in front of me. I gave them 5 minutes of separation time. It's a 25-minute flight. On approach, we were at like 6,000 feet descending, and he was at 3,000 feet going like 170 knots. So we flew right over top of him and then came in and did our descent. So we kind of messed up his descent. But like I said, if you're flying on VATSIM, you can't just get like super low and slow like that, right? You gotta remember that there's people behind you, and you gotta respect that. There's people in front of you and behind you. So great flight to a great airport. Well done. Thanks, J+1. Appreciate you, man. It was a great flight. I'm excited for the departure as well. The departure is just as scenic and just as beautiful, because we're actually we're going to be like departing, and we're going to come out this way now. And I think we fly all around the airport like this, and then down and over to Kona. So that's the next leg. It's pretty cool. It's like this big loop down and in. So should be fun. Should be really cool. Supersonic Jellybean, 16 months. Unbelievable, man. Thank you so much for support. I appreciate you, dude. Zo Baby getting closer to that maple badge. Huge no floaties, man. Thank you very, very much for support. I appreciate you. That's incredibly kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, cool. Sweet. Aircraft is deboarding, so that's good. Let's go ahead and get our tunes back up. Play our tunes. Good, and let's go ahead and get ready for our final flight of the day, chat. Our 3-sector day. We are going PHOG to PHKO Kona to finish off the day of flying. And oops, didn't mean to do that. PHOG Kahului. Kahului? Is that right? Oh. Nice. We found our spirit friend. Oh, man. We found him, chat. Looks like he's got great scenery, too. Oh, man. Oh, shit. I just had it. Where was that? All right. Oh, yeah. PHOG over to PHKO. Good. Economy. 169 passengers for this leg, chat. 169. Cool. That's good. 26-minute flight time, so it's literally the exact same flight, chat. Pretty much the same flight. So cool. Let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get it programmed, ready to go. So first of all, let's get it in a nice turnaround state. So hydraulics can go off. Let's go ahead and get our probe heat off. Let's go ahead and get our yaw damper off. Fuel pumps can go off. Everything else looks good. We'll flip you to APU Gen. Everything's good there. We're going to 13,000 feet for this next leg. 13,000 feet in our pressurization panel. Beautiful. Let's come down here. Let's go to menu. Let's go to our FS actions. Let's go to payload. Looking for a zero fuel weight of 61.1. Wonderful. Return fuel. We're going to look for 5.1. Good. Return. We need to load up a couple things. Let's go to our SimBrief downloader. We'll export our flight plans. Good. So go to FMC. We'll go to our route tab. We can throw in our company route. So PHOG over to PHKO. There's our company route. Good. Southwest 2512 is our new call sign. Bear with me here. I'll do this on this one as well. Give me a sec. Right, back on. Flight. Oops. Cool. I'm just going to get the live information up for you guys now on here. Right, live flight data should be updated for you all now up above. That's all good. And then we can go ahead and activate that and execute that. Beautiful. Let's go to our departures. We are planning for the Onohi 2 departure out of runway 2 with the Barbie transition. No, we don't want the Barbie transition. And we'll execute that. We'll go to our route tab. We'll go to next page. From Onohi, we're jumping on the arrival. So we're going to be on the Veki 9 for runway 17. So we'll plan the ILS 17. We're going to take it via... Don't think we have a via. Unless it offers Onohi. It does. Okay. And then for our arrival, let's go to flights, unload, import from here. Okay, that's the next leg. Let's go to our arrival, and we want it via Anosi. Okay, so either MUE Tammy or up. MUE Tammy or up. No, we don't want it by anything. We're perfectly fine. Okay. Well, I guess Tammy, because we're coming in from Tammy. So I guess we'll use Tammy, and we'll go ahead and execute that. All right, cool. And then if we go to our legs, we'll make sure we don't have any crazy discontinuities after Anohi 1C Tammy. Anohi 1C Tammy, and then it should be Beka. That's weird. Okay. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna go this Veki to here and execute that. So 1Z, Tammy, Veki, Egypt, and then in. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's good. Down and in. Veki. Okay, cool. That's good to me. I'm happy with that. Let's go to our nitref, plug in some numbers. 0 fuel weight, 61.1. Good. On the burn, we plan to burn 2. We're going to have a reserve of 3. Cost index is 35. Cruise level was 13,000 feet. Good. Our average wind at 13,000 feet was going to be 108 at 1. Tunush, thanks so much, man, for another 29 rupees. Appreciate you, my friend. Huge no floaties, man. I need to get, hold on, let me do some math here. Rupees to CAD. 2,000 rupees. So another $32 needs to be added onto your name, Tanush. That's going to put you up to 32. That's going to put you up to 114 on the month. Thank you very much, my friend. Appreciate you. Tanush, thank you, man. Awesome. There we go. Thanks so much, Tanush. Appreciate you, my friend. Okay, cool. That's good. We'll execute that. Transition limit is 18,000 feet. That's all fine. N1 limits, no derate again. Just going to leave everything as the way that it is, 99.5. Flaps are going to be set to 5 degrees. CG weight today is going to be 19.1. We'll leave our V-speeds blank for now. If we jump outside, they should be done the deboarding process, which they are. So we're going to go ahead and reload our Kutao script. And the beauty is we actually get a replay. We'll be able to do a replay for our next arrival back into Kona, which should be good. So yeah. Where can you see your plan burn fuel in SimBrief? Gas. If you look at your SimBrief, you go to your well, I believe it shows you here actually. I think it shows you somewhere here as well. I saw the other day. I thought it showed like how much your fuel burned. Yeah, on route burn. So there you go. So take these numbers how you want it. I usually bump them up to like the nearest 1,000 most of the time. So it's saying we're going to burn 1,300 kilograms just for the flight. So then you have to add taxi and a bunch of other stuff. So I said 2,000. But it shows you right there on load sheets. Or you can go to your briefing and you can scroll all the way down to your briefing and it'll show you right here. So it'll say estimated fuel on board and predicted burn. So EFOB, estimated fuel on board, and P burn, predicted burn. And then if you scroll all the way down, it shows you here that we're predicted to burn 1.5, which gives us a reserve of 3.6. Now that's just on the burn, that's just on the flight. Again, you have to calculate taxi and stuff like that. Usually 200 kilograms for taxi or something. So, but yeah, that's usually where you get those numbers. Again, you don't have to be exact with your numbers, but okay, let's go to GSX. Let's SimBrief okay. Good. And we are going to go ahead and request boarding. Good. All right. I'm going to have my lunch quickly, chat. We're going to board the airplane. We're not going to board, we're just going to board passengers. Flight crew and everything has been the same for the entire day. I've been your pilot. Thank you. So we'll let them do their things here. Bear with me here for a couple seconds. Again, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up if you have been enjoying the content. Give me about 4 or 5 minutes to eat my lunch quickly, and I will be right back with you guys momentarily. I'll see you soon. No, we're not boarding anybody because we're already good to go. Cool. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Alrighty, guys, we're back. Thanks so much for that. Appreciate you. Let's go ahead and... We're still waiting for passengers. We need 55 more passengers. What can you use the points for? As of right now, nothing, because I can only allow you guys to bet. And I just feel if I were to open up betting and gambling, it's just going to make shit too crazy. So I'm waiting for there to be a little bit more customization. And then I'm hoping, pardon me, and then I'm hoping what I can do is like you can bet points when I'm coming in for a landing. And you can kind of like bet that I'm going to be under 150, over 150, under 100, over 100 feet per minute. You know what I mean? So hopefully eventually we're going to get to that point where we can edit it. Right now you can really only do like gambling. It's kind of silly, but hopefully that gets fixed. Yeah, hopefully it gets to a point where I can allow, like I said, we can edit it and stuff like that. What did I have for lunch? Tandoori chicken. What are you doing? I see you. Out of the kitchen. Come on. Out of the kitchen. Daisy knows she's not allowed to be in the kitchen, and she was in the kitchen smelling countertops. Are the bags automatically unloaded at GSX, or do you have to activate something? You have to activate it. Request deboarding. Boarding or deboarding. What are you doing? You being a little vacuum cleaner? Yeah, vacuum cleaner. Hey Cap, will the mod come with Xbox at some point? The 737? Yes. Hey Cap, yeah, the Spirit guy earlier got so close to me on my left before turning final. So I told him if he could extend downwind and reduce speed, that would be good, but it looks like he did it for too long. Yeah. You know, like being polite, I don't necessarily think he really knows what he's doing and all, but I don't know, who knows. Just a little bit of a clusterfuck, man. You really have to be careful when you're flying. That's why I always tell people flying uncontrolled on VATSIM, you have to be aware of like what's going on, you know. Oh well. He didn't seem to mind. He didn't seem to mind. All right, let's jump inside the aircraft. We're almost ready to go here. We're boarding up the last 20 passengers or so. It's got our hydraulic pump B on. Isolation valve goes open. We'll get the packs to the... Well, we'll get right pack off for now. Everything else looks good here. We're good. Need those sunglasses for this livery? You do, yeah. Has Booby ever been back to bet $1,500 on a butter? He's not, no. I still have him on Facebook, so I know that he's doing well. I think he's just moved on from the whole flight sim thing, man. He had 2 kids, dude. In the years that he used to be here, he's had 2 kids. So, I mean, I think he has more important things, you know, to do now. Yeah. But I know that he is alive, and I know that he's doing well. Yeah, I just don't think he's really interested in the whole flight sim thing, you know? Is Daisy scared of thunderstorms? Yes. Yeah, she freaks out. By the way, that was very fun. Beautiful takeoff out, and then those very spicy approach. Definitely going to be back again soon. Yeah, it's so much fun, man. Yeah. How do you earn points? You earn points by just watching, man. So every, I think I have it set that every 5 minutes in stream, you get 2 points. And then obviously there's other ways. You get points by donating. You get points by subscribing. You get points by being a member. There's like points for everything, right? But the easiest way is just watching the stream. Like I said, you get 2 points every 5 minutes, I believe, is how we have it set up. What can you do with points? So sorry, Sim, you must admit, I was just explaining that right now, there's really nothing that I can do except opening up like a betting system. And it kind of takes away from chat because everybody's just going to be putting exclamation point gamble and doing all this stuff. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping that one day soon Streamlabs opens it up so that we can edit them and we can make like, you know, the points worth something. Because right now the only thing it is this betting system. So at one point when it does become open for content creators to kind of make what they want, whatever system they want out of it, I want to make it so that you guys can like bet on arrival, right? So you can bet your points on like only when we're coming in for landing that we have you know, you can bet like 1,000 points or something that I have an under 150 foot per minute landing or something like that. Oh. Maybe after a certain number of points, you can put those names into random giveaways. Not a bad idea as well. Yeah, the only thing that may kind of make that a little bit pay to win sim is that there's multiple ways of being able to get points, right? Donators, members, sponsors, like you get points for every time you donate. Every time you donate a monetary value, you get that number in points. So if you don't donate $5, you get 5 points. Do you know what I mean? So there's people that can technically pay to win that type of stuff. So it makes it a little bit difficult. I don't know. We'll see. All right, I think we're fully boarded. We are good to go, so let's go GSX. We're going to go prepare for pushback and departure. Good. Turn our sounds up here. Good. Pause our music. We'll come back to that in a sec. Going to come in and put the gear pin. There goes the door. Wonderful. We'll just confirm down here that all of the doors are closed. 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 Good. Sweet. Everything's good there. Happy with all of that. Let's go to the overhead. Let's go get our anti-collision light on. Let's get our seatbelt sign on. Let's get the rest of our fuel pumps on. That is all good. We're set there. Beautiful. 13,000 is set. Left pack can go off for engine start. Good.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Wonderful. So if your cutoff was like a min of 100 points to enter the giveaway, yeah, that could be cool. Yeah, that could be cool. That is something that we could definitely consider. Don't pay attention to the tug driver. I think it's a nice short taxi here out though, chat. I'm pretty sure it's a nice short taxi. Yeah, like literally as short as it could be. It almost feels like John Wayne. Getting that like John Wayne vibe. The Southwest, you push back here and it's like one taxi line over. Cool. So we want to be facing southwest. Nose left. Wait, am I facing northeast? No, southwest, yeah.
Release parking brake.
Alright, park brake released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Beautiful. Engine number 2. We'll wait for pushback. There we go. Engine number 2 over to ground. Hopefully no one's here. Okay, good. The WestJet's taxiing by now. Wonderful. Happens in YYC for us with runway 17 right. There you go. Nice. All right, start valve open. N2 percentage on the rise. Flying southwest, not southeast, right? All right, here comes 25%. We'll introduce fuel. Where's that southwest going? Does anybody know? Anybody have like a VAT map open or something? Should you engage approach before or after capturing glide slope? Before, Slav Trooper. You do localizer to grab localizer, and then you do approach. Life on a farm. What's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Look, I may be wrong, but I'm a mod in another stream, and we're able to bet on Butters, do heists, and other people in chat along with gamble. Interesting. Okay. I'll have to take a look. I'll have to have a good look on that. I know that on Twitch they have it, but I don't know. I didn't know about YouTube. I think YouTube was, but I'll have a look-see. Start valve open, N2 percentage on the rise. WestJet's going to Vancouver. Oof. Nice. Maybe that's the flight my mom did then. It's a long one. Introduce fuel. What airport is this? This is Maui. Well, wait. I don't know exactly what it's called. Exclamation point scenery. How about that? This is Fog. P-H-O-G. I was flying my cousins yesterday in A32NX. Didn't capture a localizer. He came in again and captured fine. Do you know what happened? Is I mostly fly Boeing. Not sure either. Could have been a bug. Could have done it too late. I don't know. All right. Beautiful. Set our flaps 5 degrees. Flown Southwest, new Max 8 this weekend to Sarasota and back to Midway. Thing was super nice. Awesome. Very cool college dude. Sounds great, man. Is this real world time and weather? Correct, sir. Real time, real weather. You got it. 7:54 a.m. That looks like a slow takeoff roll. My man's gonna depart okay? Watching you. Oh yeah. Lots of time. Beautiful rotation. Up and airborne on his way to Vancouver. What's that, chat? That's got to be like a 7 or 8 hour flight, no? Maybe 6.5, 7 hour flight. All right, upstairs. You're on. You're on. You're on. You're on. Nope. God Amper. APU bleed. Hacks to auto. Isolation valve to auto. Gen 1. APU off. Start switch is continuous. Taxi light on. Trim value 559. Good right about there. Flight directors need to be resynced. Flight director left side, right side. V speeds 36, 38, 48. Auto throttle, VNAV, LNAV. Sync up runway heading. Good. Cool. Park brakes off. Level 130 in the pressurization window. Yes, first thing we did. Remember though, we're in North America, so it's not a flight level. Just 13,000 feet. Did PMDG ever adjust the drag coefficient so that you don't have to configure at 10 mile earlier than normal? I think so. I don't know. Did you identify as a baggage cart? Yes. Only on weekends though, Erin. Only on weekends, man. My busy time. How about GSX, or is it ever spelled, will that come to Xbox? No, I don't think GSX is coming to Xbox. Does Southwest do Hawaii to California? Correct. Yes, they do. Apologize for my suggestion. Since you purposely did not acknowledge it, I won't suggest it again. What was your suggestion? Can I suggest a weighted system for people with more points to have a higher chance of winning the giveaway? That would make it, see, like, I get what you guys are saying, but I just don't think any of that's possible, right? It's not like I'm the one that this is all on a bot, right? It's all done by bot commands. I have no clue, like, what I can edit, how I can edit it, and stuff like that. So, you know, and I don't think we're really ever going to do like a weighted tier system for giveaways and stuff like that. I still prefer the best option is giveaways, is you be here on the stream, and you know, then I pick some winners for a giveaway. I still think that's the best way to kind of do giveaways. Make sure you're here at the stream and exclamation point and, you know, a key command in chat, and that's usually the best way to go. Best way to go. Maui traffic, Southwest 2512 departing runway 2 Maui. All right, chat, let's do this. Joystick cam is going on. Again, I'd like to thank the sponsor of today's video, Thrustmaster. If you guys want any more information of the products that you see me using here in stream, please feel free. to click on any of the links that I have made available either down in the description or up here in chat. Sounds are going up. Let's go deaf together, shall we? We shall. Throttles 50%. Chrono. Toga. Let's go.
Airspeed alive.
Check.
80 knots.
Ross check.
V1 rotate.
Rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. Thing's a damn rocket ship. Climb power's in, flaps 1. Auto brake off, gears locked. One 3000 is bugged. 220 knots, flaps clean. Alright, sounds are going down here a little bit. Autopilot 1 coming on. Bring you guys back up into the flight deck, and I want to enjoy these views. Don't get to fly around in Hawaii all that much. Let's take in as much of these views as possible. What is chrono? Chronometer. It's technically how pilots get paid. And it also keeps track of your flight time. Lets you know how long you've been airborne. Ark, what's up, man? Welcome back, dude. Hope all is well. I got a problem with the chrono? Nope. Not at all. You don't use like chrono. You use the run, the ET. You use ET. Because ET will actually keep track of, like, if you fly for like 16 hours, it'll be like 16 hours and 3 minutes. So you always use ET. Yeah. Cap, I need an answer ASAP. I've done loads of researching, but I can't get any luck. Do you have an extension clamp for your TCA throttle? An extension clamp? Like this? Like that thing? This? I'm assuming is what you're talking about? That thing? Yes, I do have one. I think that's what you're talking about. Use chrono for engine cooldown periods and takeoff power limits, etc. There you go. Damn, I missed the landing for takeoff from Honolulu. How's the scenery planning? Kaysen, it's okay, Cal. There's a better one, actually. Somebody sent me a better one. So hold on, I'll send you the link to the better one. Yeah, see, I don't know if this is better, Kevin. I don't know, man. Because these terminals are just default terminals. The one that you sent me, I don't know. They're just default terminals. Well, they look like default terminals at least. I still think I prefer the one that I'm using, to be honest with you, Kev. Like, to me, this looks like default terminals, no? Or is it not default terminals? This just looks like I can't zoom in more than that. I don't know. It looks like default Asobo terminals to me, but maybe they're not. Maybe I can't see properly. Yes, but one that puts the throttle lower down. No, I don't think so. That's the only clamp that there is. Yeah. New call sign after takeoff was NASA 2512. Rocketing up out of here, man. Rocket ship. Damn rocket ship. I think we're already at cruise altitude. Oh, man. Get all those off. Get that off. Get that off. How long are we cruising for? 10 miles. Literally, our top of descent's in 10 miles. Let's go to our descent page. We'll forecast our descent. We'll grab our descent winds. Looked okay to me. Performance was great too. Okay, I'll have a look. I really like the ones that I'm using because he used all default terminals. Or, sorry, not default terminals. That's why I really like the one that I'm using. But, I mean, teach their own, right? I'm not gonna... You can download both. They're both free, right? It doesn't cost you anything to download them. You can go and... Whoever wants to check out the scenery can check. 3006 and execute that. Cool. Descent is in 5.5 miles. So I'm going to plug in 3,000 feet once again. There we go. Man, these flights are just incredibly short. But look at the views, man. I mean, look at the views that you get doing this leg, this flight. I mean, holy macaroni, dude. And you basically have to get up 13,000 feet so you get up above these mountains, right? Does Southwest actually do this flight? They do, yeah. They do all the island hopping, man. It's pretty cool. It's pretty damn cool. No, that's what I'm using, Alex. I have 2 or 3 of them. 3 of those throttles. So I have this extra one on the ground for when I'm flying 4-engine. See how I've got it configured? I've got the speed brake on this side and then the 2 engine levers here. So I have, when I put them together, I can fly the 747, and then I have speed brake, 4 engines, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I have a flap lever as well when I have all 4 set up and put together. So that's how I do that. That's just my extra one. All right, cool. Well, there we go, chat. We're already starting our descent. Chat, is this an active volcano, by the way? Like, when's the last time this volcano went crazy? Hawaii coconut milk run, I guess. Could be a good one, yeah. Could be a good one indeed. Alrighty. Starting our descent. Looking good. Let's start plugging some numbers in here briefly, chat. Well, quickly. PHKO, we're going with the ILS runway 17. 1097 on the frequency. 109.7. Plug that in here. 1097 on this guy as well. 1097 is in. Good. Front course 174. 174 on the front course. 174. I wonder how many of these legs a day these Southwest pilots get in. 6, 8, 10? How many of these legs do you think they get in a day? 247 on the minimums. 247. and tell me that you wouldn't want to bid to be out here doing these flights. If you're a Southwest pilot, tell me you better be praying they never get rid of these flights, these inter-island hops, because man, oh man, oh man. Imagine getting to do this as your daily job. Pretty surreal, man. If it hasn't went for crazy long, better give it some beer right now, that volcano. Yeah, that's it. Is this the last flight? This is the last one, Alex, yes. Who needs the perfect beaches and crystal clear waters when you can have Southwest plane hopping? Exactly. Man. I wonder how expensive these flights are. Does anybody know? Does anybody know off the top of their head? You know? Go watch Fly with Erin. He does many legs. Dude, that's crazy. Who made this livery? I think it was... What's his face? I know that's a terrible description of what it is, but the guy that does all of them. There's one of the livery artists. He's known for all his airports, or all of his sceneries. J'Aviation, is it? J'Aviation? Maybe J'Aviation. Yeah, it is. J'Aviation. Cap, when are you going on vacation and where to? This year I am going to Flight Sim Expo, June. And then I have, I'm taking over Canada Day, so July 1st. I'm going away with my fiance up to her family's cottage for 4 days. 3 nights, 4 days. That's when I get back from Houston. Actually, a week after I get back from Houston. It kind of sucks that that's when the timing kind of lined up for her to have free time. And then in November, I'm going to LA to participate in World Flight. So those are my vacations this year. Houston, Cottage, Los Angeles. I went to fly school 3 times, but it got way too expensive. I had to quit. Hopefully someday I can make it. It's crazy, dude. Yeah. This flight today is $64. Wow. So if I ever make my way, I'm 100% devoting a day, and I'm doing all these hops. Yeah. Quick question. I was looking at the links for the yokes. What is the difference between the first and second minus about $200? So it would be the throttle, Kyle. I believe one is a bundle, so you get the yoke and the throttle bundled together, and one is probably just the yoke. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. It also could be difference of... depends on what link you're clicking on, right? Because some of the links may take you... some of them, you have to choose where you are worldwide, right? So it may be giving you one price in like CAD versus one price in like USD or in Euro or something like that, so... So for me, it's showing right now, well, I can't show you this page because it shows my address. For me, it's showing that the Thrustmaster TCA Boeing pack is on sale for $449, and that comes with that's the throttle and the yoke and the throttle. $449 is what that link above is showing me, the first link. Second link, when I click on it, is showing $288 just for the yoke. $288 for just the yoke, and then the third link is showing me European price, $319 European. So that's for the EU guys. That's what those links show me above. This is one of those beautiful straight-in approaches, chat. We've got the airport right here in front of us. This is where, you know what I really want? I really want TFDI to bring their 717 so we can do some Hawaiian 717 ops. Man, that would be badass. Kev, do you still have a tattoo on your right leg? Left and right legs. Yes, both are. Tattoos on both. Winds are 270 at 6 knots. Good thing we chose runway 17. Going to be a nice 6-knot stiff crosswind there. Tattoo reveal? You'll see it at the expo if you go to the expos or something like that, man. I don't know. Tattoos are kind of personal, right? I don't really get tattoos to show them off. I get tattoos just because they mean personal things to me. So that's why I only have a couple of them. I'm not, as much as I'd love to be covered, I like my tattoos to be like actual personal things, you know. All right, let's start bringing our speed back. We're going to go 220. Throw out a little bit of ground spoiler. I'm going to arm my localizer as well, just so we've got that ready to go. Is it better getting 2 TCA Boeing throttles to make it easier for landing and takeoff, or make it more realistic? That's up to you, Alex. I mean, you can bind them either way, however you want it to be, but yeah, I don't know, dude. 2 throttles is perfectly fine as well. It really depends. Really, really depends. All right, we're going auto brake 3, and we're looking for gate 4 for our arrival. We have a really senior pilot who has every aircraft he's flown tattooed on his arm. The list ain't short either, 747 included. Damn, that's crazy. Would you ever get a tattoo of Daisy? Portraits are really hard to do, man. Portraits are really hard to do, and I think portraits are really hard to make look good, to be honest with you, because I just find to make them look good, it's just, I don't know. You'd have to almost go to like a portrait specialist, if you will. Localizer's arm now. I feel like these flights at sunset would be amazing. Yeah. We departed at sunrise, college dude. It was like just past 6 a.m. and it was just incredible, man. The sun was coming up right above the mountain range here. It was beautiful. This is the biggest island in Hawaii, is it not? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is the big island. I think it's got 3 active volcanoes on it. Would you do Canary Island ops? Yes. I want to do them binter in the ATR. We may look at doing some next week. See if we can do some of that. Captain, imagine like when we get the A330 comes out, air transit ops from YYZ to Hawaii. Man, so many possibilities once we start getting some of these big boys. So many possibilities. All right, localizer's captured. Let's go ahead and grab our approach switch now. Good. I'm going to go vertical speed. I'm going to descend this at about 500 feet per minute so that it can intercept. Oh, well, there you go. We're already at 3,000 feet, so let's go flaps 1. Speed's coming back. Greg, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Did you go to Lihu today? We did not, James. No, we went from Kona to Honolulu to Maui and then back here to Kona. Let's go flaps 5 degrees. Bring our speed back 180. And we are currently on an 11-mile final with flaps 5, speed showing just below 200 knots now. Looking good. Speed brake is armed, green light. A380 landing at Chicago Midway. Oh man. Well, I'll leave that up for Swiss 01. Do you think there will still be need to pay our 7774? Most likely, yes. But I think we're going to have very viable options with the avionics update too once that comes out, man. I think we're going to have a lot of good options. 25-minute flight. We've been airborne for 18 minutes. I would say probably closer to 20. We were scheduled at slotted for 26 minutes. I think we'll be down on the ground in about 3 or 4 minutes. All right, gears coming down, speed 170, passing through 2,000 feet now. Let's go flaps 15 degrees. And our final approach speed today will be 153. And we'll keep that till about 5 miles. Greg, what's up, man? Good to see you, both Gregs. Got Greg the Groove drum covers, and we got Greg Elwell. Good to see you guys. Swiss on the 380 on final midway. Yep. I know what's going to happen. This is a very shallow approach. Oh, not really. Seems to be pretty normal. Normal ILS approach. All right, final approach speed coming in now. We're 6 miles out. Let's get fully configured. 153 on the VAP. I'm guessing the brakes are getting hot when you do jump so fast. Don't burn them up. Yeah, that's why they put the gear out, right? Put the gear out a little bit earlier than normal. Get some fresh air cooling on them. Flaps 25 degrees. Turn the sounds up for you guys. Enjoy the arrival, friends. Catch you down on the ground. I'm going to hand fly this one in from here. Let's go flaps 30, which will be our landing flaps. My throttles. My airplane. All right, let's do it. All right, landing checklist. Gear down, 3 green,
1,000.
flaps are 30 and indicated. Ground spoilers are armed with the green light. Cabin crew has been advised. You guys have been advised. All of our lights are on, kind of. There we go, beautiful. Go to traffic, southwest, 25, 12, 3 mile final, runway 17, Kona. For some reason, it's showing no wind right now, which is good, I guess. We'll take it, chat. Oh shit, replay.
500.
Okay, we're recording. We get a replay today. At least one replay.
400.
Oh, there comes the wind.
300. 200. Minimums.
Continue. Is that a palm tree? What the fuck? There's a palm
100.
tree. Oh, no way, dude.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
There's a palm tree right there. That's too funny, man. Goes down gently, reversers green into the wind. There's just a palm tree on short final. One single palm tree. $70 knots, reverser stowed onto the brakes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Kona. Oh my goodness. That was probably our best landing of the day, I would think. Nice and smooth. Not too floaty. A beautiful butter. Welcome back, my friends. 22 minutes we'll call that? I mean, 21 minutes, really. Stop here and clean up. Ground spoilers, flaps. Welcome back to Kona, my friends. We'll stop the clock here. About 21 and a half minutes. Landing lights off, runway turnoffs off, APU spooling. Start switches off, strobe lights off, wing lights off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. Gate 4 should be right here in front of us as well. Parking, gate 4. Okay, they don't, we'll go gate 3. Apparently they don't give me gate 4. Nope. Good. Could you add the replay to the landing checklist? I think it'll help you remember. But I'll usually remember. We rarely forget to do the replay. It's just there's been so many flights today, right? This is, you know, we've been pretty much non-stop for 3.5 hours. It's basically get down on the ground, turn around, get back in the air, fly, prepare everything. I mean, I'm happy that we did not really forget anything today. We got all of our minimums. We got glide slope numbers in. Is that 3 right here? Oh, that's 3 right here. Okay. Comment. Why do you wear sunglasses? Well, if I have to explain it, I don't think you'll understand. Cap, can you do plane spotting on that palm tree? I wish, dude. I wish, man. I wish. You're a Flutafaro LPFR. Yes, we have been there before. We have. I think this is where we need to be. I don't think it's over there. Pretty sure this is where we need to be. I don't know, though. He hasn't really moved yet. Oh, there he goes. Apparently he wants me over at that one. We're just going to stay right here, chat. Oh, dude, this GSX is bugged. Yeah, we're not... It's trying to line me up here with this one, which we don't want at all. We're just going to go right here. All right. Park brake is on. Beautiful. Upstairs, APU gen is on. APU bleed is on. Engine bleeds actually stay on. Right pack can go off. Isolation valve goes open. Engine number 2 is off. Engine number 1 is off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome here to Kona. Back to Kona. Absolutely wonderful. Go ahead and request deboarding. Wonderful. Cool. They should be driving up to us. American Airlines. apparently. No dance. No. Oh, my goodness. This guy is just absolutely flying. Gotta go park beside Captain. Sky Dolly has treated me well with reply. I think you should give it a try. Maybe, man. We'll see. Cool. Welcome down, my friends. We can stop our replay here as well. Beautiful. Good. We'll get to that. Sweet. What a great day of flying, man. A little bit of a firm landing into Honolulu this morning, but overall, a pretty great day of flying, I would say. Chat, yes. Really fun to kind of do these island hops. They're such short flights. I know it doesn't give me a lot of time to kind of sit and chill and hang out with chat, but hey, man, it's always a blast when we get this many flights in and we still, you know, don't make a 6-7 hour stream where everybody's retention is kind of out the window. It was still a great stream, man. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Thank you to everybody who flew with me today on the network. It was absolutely awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed that as well. Appreciate everybody being here. Mods, donators, sponsors. Thank you all so much for your support. I appreciate you. 133 on that last landing. That was good. So what did we have today? We had a 211 into Honolulu, a 143 or something, right? 143, 147 into Maui, and then a 133 here back into Kona. So I would say that was a successful day of flying, my friends. What's next? Next is Thursday, and we're going to be back in the ATR. ATR on Thursday. That is the plan, my friend. Probably ATR all week next week, and then we're going to look to jump back into the Phoenix A320 the following week. So ATR next week, Phoenix the following week. We just spent the week in the 737, treated us extremely well. Felt really good to be back. I love this airplane, man. I love the way it flies. Love the way it handles. It's always a pleasure, man, to fly. The PMDG and the Phoenix to me are just top tier, and I'm absolutely in love with the ATR now, in case you haven't noticed as well. So we will be in the ATR next week. Very much looking forward to that. Mods, donators, sponsors, thanks so much for your support, guys. I appreciate y'all. You guys are the best. You're the backbone of this channel. For that, I'm forever grateful, man. Thank you for everything that you guys do. All your gifted members, all your donations, absolutely incredible. Thank you, everybody, for the support. I truly, truly, truly do appreciate it. Hopefully, we've reached 300 likes on today's stream. If you guys haven't done so, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. We are going to take a look at our replay here to everybody else that cannot afford to donate to the channel with a monetary value, but donates their time, their efforts. I appreciate you guys just as much, man. Thank you, everybody, for being here, building this amazing community with me. I think we hit another milestone as well today. I think we're at 72,500 now. I'm pretty sure we are up to as far as subscribers. Yes, it looks like we are. Yes. So 75,500 now has been achieved. So absolutely awesome. Thank you for that milestone, chat. Couple, about just shy of 500 more, and we'll be at 73,000 subscribers. I wonder if we can push for 73,000 subscribers before we go to the expo. We'll see. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate y'all. Let me go ahead and go to GSX. We'll go ahead and restart the Kutao script. That'll remove everybody. I can go inside here now, and we can come down here and go to return, and go to return, and go to PMDG setup, and we're going to go aircraft. Wait. FS actions doors. Okay, that's good. Let me close those guys first. Close those guys. Good. And then come down here. PMDG setup. Panel state load. Put it on final. Hit execute. Give it a second. Good. Flaps go down to 30. We can go ahead and get our landing lights on. Runway turnoffs. Good. Strobe lights are on. That's on. Good. Cool. And then we just wait here. Give it a second for flaps to come out. And then we can go ahead and watch the replay. Sweet. There we go. So it's going to be a short replay because I hit it on just as we were going over about like 500 feet. So we'll hit the replay tab. There we go. We'll go ahead and give you guys a nice wing view here, left side. Again, mods, donators, sponsors, thank you all, man. Really do appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoy the replays. Thank you, everybody, for being here this week. Thank you, everybody, for everything you guys did, man. It was a great week. I hope you guys did enjoy it. All kinds of flights this week, man. Some really cool flights. Checking out Philly scenery, checking out the JFK update, flying up into Toronto into the crazy thunderstorm, or out of the crazy thunderstorm. Was a lot of fun, man. This was a really fun week. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Hope you guys did as well. Again, our Bermuda flight yesterday, absolutely fantastic Bermuda flight. And then, of course, flying down here in the Hawaiian Islands today was absolutely incredible. Guys, enjoy the beginning and middle of your week. I look forward to seeing you guys all on Thursday. Happy landings, my friends, and I will see you then. See ya.